I can't believe it's just Lucio Ball again for the 86th consecutive year. Oh my god. Hello. What's up, Aiden and Halikali? I feel like I asked how to say your name before, and then I got it wrong. But we're just gonna pretend like confidence is key and all that. But yeah, what kind of is it? Wait, is it, what actually is the new arcade game mode then? Was playing some Overwatch last night after stream with Death Broom, and I tried to get Death Broom to play like summer games, but he was being a Grinch. Oh, it really is just Lucio Ball. I was joking when I asked that. Oh no, that's funny. Also, how's it going, Cyclonus? Thank you for the bonk, the bonk. Maybe crying, but crying out of love. Is it really? I mean, like, the joke is always, it's just always, every time they're like, oh, a new game mode, it's just Lucy Ball again. And I'm, like, I know there was, like, Winston Volleyball, but then I can't believe you're, it's just Lucio Ball again. Oh no. It was supposed to be funny joke, not reality. It's both of them. They're both Lucio Ball. Oh my god. I was like, hey, Deathbroom, we should play some Winston Volleyball. And Deathbroom was like, no way. I hate playing as Winston and against Winston. Not doing it. Hello, Uber. Welcome in. Are you ready for a very fancy, bougie Sunday stream? Yesterday was very cringe on my part, so today is gonna be very bougie and refined. TM. Definitely a guarantee. For sure. As for what we're playing, I mean, it's in the title and the announcement, and also the game category. But in case you, any of you are illiterate like me, we are going to be playing some more Fire Red Omega, a very French street. Exactly. Omelette du fromage. Oh, Eiffel Tower. Say as French as you possibly can. Indeed, Elliot. It's Pokemon diet. Hopefully we don't lose immediately. Usually what happens when I do a run is that, like, we make good progress when the first time we play it, and then whenever I start it in, like, the next stream session, I immediately, like, lose everything right in, like, the first 20 minutes. So we're going to try to avoid that. But it's not going to be easy because we literally have to fight, like, a rival or Misty next. Literally only those people are able to be fought. Probably our rival is going to be more doable, but I need to teach myself guitar again. Been watching both. Exactly. It's time to get inspired. I honestly got a bit inspired by because I used to play bass when I was younger, when I was a youth. Played bass guitar. Not like super intense like crazy, but like, as like a hobby. It was fun. But it's been so long since I still have my bass, but it's just it's been so long since I played because of, like, I didn't take with me traveling when I had to go to, like, school and grad school and all that. So this is an Alien Isolation. Bad Uber, bad Psychotis. Got a bass. See, this is a... Oh, God. Oh, my God. It was like a Yamaha, which I was really confused about. I was like, damn, do they make bass? I literally don't remember. It's been that long. It's just a black, I think it's Yamaha. Do I have a pick? I don't, but I can get you a pick. I'll get you a pick, Aiden. I will send you one. It's inside, like, the case, not like the soft case, not a hard case. I technically have a guitar, but it's not really. I don't really use it. It's not really mine. It's just I just kind of have it now, and it's a Fenton. But the bass was literally just. I was like in middle school when I got it, so it was like the cheapest. It was like $200. It was not even the cheapest option, but the cheapest option I had available. But honestly, I like it. It's a lot. It's I like it a lot. I mean, is what I meant to say. I said it's a lot. It's literally the opposite of it. But yeah, no, I like it a lot. It's I do want to. I actually can never get the motivation, Finish coloring my pick guard. I hope you'll forgive me, Aiden, and anyone else who's like a musician. But when I say I learned bass, I mean, like, I had, there was like someone who had gone to my high school and was like in a funk band. As the guitarist who's like, would they did like some tutoring on the side to make money, and they tutored me for a while, but I never really actually learned it. I was, when I think of like what the kind of tabs I can read are numbered, not actual like proper musician, right? Not actually like musical notes and shit. I'm a layman, but it was just for fun, and I don't know. I just never get the motivation. Always wanted it would be fun to do a music stream, but I am a complete noob. Playthrough reading exactly. Yeah, no. Honestly, numbered tabs, they're the proletariat's way of playing music. Fuck actual musical notes. Yamaha? Oh, really? Wait. Can you send? If you have a picture on you, I mostly just don't have a picture because it's in like the corner of my room behind a few other things. I can see like the case, but like, I have to get up and get a bunch of like. I'll send you a picture, but yeah. But yeah, no. I'm down to talk music, but I'm a bit of a noob layman, so don't expect. Oh, you painted it blue. Ooh. What was it originally? Why'd you not nearly enough hiding in lockers right now? But like even if I don't hide in lockers, is not stalling for time instead of battling the rival? Is that not like the essence and the spirit of when we play Alien Isolation? Come on. You can't make me speak into existence. It doesn't work like that. Even if you make me say, I will play Alien Isolation. Yeah, I'm definitely for sure in the future, but not now, bitch. I mean, excuse me. All right. I had the rivals team. It's like 18, 19, 19, 21. So like between 18 and 21 should be our levels. So we'll do a couple. Kermit, where did Mushroom go? Mushroom has been replaced. Now you're stuck with me forever. I got on my. I need to work on my. I need to like perfect my Kermit impression. Good. Oh no. Oh no. We had a Kermit supporter this whole time. Did I get a Pokemon here? I swear I got a Pokemon here, right? I'm gonna straight up check the VOD. Real quick. Because I don't remember. I'm gonna mute it though, because I don't want to hear my own voice. Was it in Kata? No, we caught Nikata in Cerulean. I don't think we caught a Pokemon here. I just realized. Yeah, we never got a Pokemon here. I guess the seconds is our encounter. Look at that. If anyone has a name for the Ekans, I almost said the Enkekans. Just combining way too many words into one abomination. Which one is this? Good NFS game. Fuck is an NFS? What? Yeah, what is an NFS? Did we win? Define win. You know, when you say win, do you mean lose? Because I can do that. How you doing, Meeks? And how you doing, Spooky? Welcome in, both of you. Purple Peepee. I'm not naming it that. It's a great name, but I'm not naming it. Also, I need to do the. Okay, guys. So today we will be beating Alien Isolation. I can't believe Uber would make me lie like this. Isn't Tia? Yeah. Wait. NFS. Wait. Hold up. Grimace Snake. I can't believe. Oh, it has shed skin. I can't believe this. Let's try to catch it while it's not shedding. So if you get in a fight with an Ekans, it literally can just shed its skin over and over and over again. No limits. Just producing skin and yeeting it off its body. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. Blitzy. I don't appreciate the sarcasm. I don't know what you say. Poor Cyclonus is trying to die on the Fairy Tale Hill, and Aiden's out here like just stabbing him repeatedly. Stop, he's already dead. But no, this run is a new run we started yesterday. It's Fire Red Omega, which is a Drayana ROM hack, so it's a difficulty ROM hack with all the Pokemon and, you know, all that good stuff. And we beat Brock, and we got to Cerulean, so. Ronald McOcelot? It's not even, like, close to a pun. It's just combining. I do like Grimace. I do like the name just Grimace. Cobra? Oh, yeah. Okay. Wait. What's snake backwards? Ekans? Yeah, of course. And then Cobra. What about, Python? No tip. No tip. We can name him No Tip. Grimace backwards is Ekamerg. Ekamerg. And then Glitzy coming in from the top row with just Snake. I can't believe this. I can't believe you do this, Glitzy. What about Ekamerg? Or Grimace? Or No Tip? Fairy Tail Eden Zero? I assume it was like, you know those experiments they did where they, like, in the 50s, where they, like, taped the person's eyes open? No, I'm just kidding. I don't actually hate Fairy Tail or anything. Small purple peepee. Too many, unfortunately, unlike the purple peepee, that's too big of a word. But yeah, how's everyone doing? Meeks, how are you doing today? Let me see. Who else? Did I miss anyone? Look at it. Name it. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. Albert. That's a good name. That's a strong name. Snake. What about Snake backwards? No, we're gonna name it. We're just gonna name it Ekans. That is what Glitzy redeemed. And Glitzy, you know, if you use the points, name it. Yeah, good spray. Good spray. Honestly, always need the the Windex needs to just be out at all times with us, doesn't it? Do it. Uber has great names. I can't believe I used to think Meeks was the wholesome one. I am shaking. Albert backwards is Trebla. Trebla. That actually is a good name right there. That's like my D&D character's name or something. I can't believe Meeks would stoop to this level. He used to be the arbiter of good, fun, wholesome names for the whole family, like Braceface. I'm just quiet. It's always the quiet ones. I see, Meeks, you say that, but I'm also quiet. At least until I start talking to, like, you know, friends, and then I talk way too much. I don't know if any of you have noticed that. I will fight you. It was very heart-wrenching. Was that the one where they all, like, thought they were gonna die, and then they just didn't die, and it was like, alright. Classic. Oh, right, we got Giorgio. And we got Fish and Tiger. And Mirai the Ninkata and Snake the Ekans. Alright, you don't have Intimidate, though. Shed Skill's still a really good ability, but I'd rather have Intimidate. But still, Shed Skill's still pretty good. You have pretty good special defense, attack. Defense is pretty decent. You have Bite. And then what about Mirai? We have Brave Nature. Is that plus attack, or plus defense minus attack, or was that bold nature? I can never fish the goat. Honestly, getting a Gyarados in this run is actually really good. It's actually so useful, so I might actually grab it. Name it Snoodle. Snoodle. That's such a cute name. You should have said that. I would have like thrown Glitzy's name into the trash compactor. No offense, Glitzy, because Snoodle's just so. That was mean. Okay, Albert. Okay, Albert can be the next one. Albert or Trebla, plus attack minus speed. Oh, that's a weird one for, I mean, it's good for Ninkata, but I don't think it's the best for its evolutions. The meme will never perish. Fish to go, how you doing, Herc? Hello. Not a fish? What do you mean? Literally a fish. Quite literally. A naive fish. Splash. If it's, yeah, okay, so it's, wait, was that the Ninkata or the, yeah, Ninkata. And the Ekans, they're both brave. Spooky, they're both brave, oh god. Alright, so I mean, at least that plus attack is good, even if minus speed is not the best. Docile nature. Good special attack, obviously. Special defense. You have levitate. Very cool. And of course, shh. So waiting patiently for you to accept me at BattleNet. I'll open it right now to do it. Just for you. Just for you. I still got it. Yes, you do still got it, Meeks, but you decided to withhold your skills and talents in order to meme or something, or contribute to the chaos that is the inner machinations of Uber's mind. I can't believe it. What I want to know, Cyclonus, is why you like Fairy Tail specifically so much. Is it just like the most recent one you finished and liked or something? Treat systems best. Hey, I don't like this. The only cult allowed to start in my Discord is a cult that I make. I'll have you know. All right, let me bring up where. Okay. I mean, honestly, this team is fine. If I'm being honest, like our team is probably fine as is to take on. We just have to level up a bit. Maybe instead of Ziggy, we'll put Ziggy. No, we'll train up one of our new arrivals, like Mayhaps. Honestly, Giorgio could be really good because at least for this battle and going forward, a psychic type, good special defense. All right, we'll take Giorgio as our extra, and we're gonna keep Ziggy in the bot or in the team so we can get pickup items. But Ziggy will be taking a break just for the rival battle. We're too rooted. Can never stop my cult. You may think you're too rooted, Uber, but don't you know? I am a fungus. We stretch down to the depths of the earth. This whole time, your roots, you thought they were in fresh, luscious soil, but 'twas me. 'Twas me! Until the only enemy that actually made me tear up. Really? You know much... I mean, have you ever watched a Studio Ghibli film, though? I redeemed Albert? Yeah, don't worry, Hallie. Well, it's because Glitzy had already redeemed Snake, so Sneckins. Sneckins is pretty good, too. But so that means the next one will be Albert. Don't you worry, don't you worry. I'm part of the Mush cult. Are you allowed to be in different cults? Is that legal? I'm inside Mushy. That's not what I meant, and you know it. I can't believe it. That is not what I meant. I'm shaking. I'm shaking. That is illegal. You're not allowed to do that. No. This is okay. Let me actually go get Marshtomp because Marshtomp is good at countering Pokemon that I otherwise can't. It's probably my best Pokemon at the moment. It's Glitzy, Paw Glitzy. Put Fromage back in the box for a bit. Watch the Ghibli films? Nothing? That just means... I don't understand what that means, actually. How? And also why? And also even maybe who, when, and where? I'm not sure. We'll have to... we might have to, like, you know, have a whole investigation into this topic, because I'm not sure how that happened. I cried at least when Marnie was here, / when Marnie was there. Don't remember which one it was called. You know? At the very least, that's one. There's so many electric types here. They really give you a lot of electric type options in the early game of this, which, I mean, I appreciate because of the, you know, the water type gym leader we're going to have to fight, but still. Giorgio Giovanni. Oh. We can't lose, though. It's impossible. We literally have a stand user on our team. How can we lose? Right, let's potion you up slightly. Also, yeah, we're going to do a little bit of training, and then we'll battle the rival, do that route, get some new Pokemon, and probably try to battle Misty afterwards. I don't know if we're going to be forced to, or if it's just like a good idea to get it out of the way. Also, why are you learning Takedown? You're a Chime. You're literally a Chime. Why are you learning Takedown? I mean, I'll teach it to you, but why? What are you going to take them down with? Your soft fucking, like, wind fucking piece of paper on your ass? Like, what? I'm so confused. All right, maybe Chimecho's just like really gung-ho about beating people up. And just, oh, I'm out of power points. I mean, that did some decent damage, I guess. All right. Personberry? That's like the most useful one, so that's good. Really? Is this gonna be only electric? Okay, let's go somewhere else to train Pikachu. That was stupid. Let me check if... I actually don't know if I've battled all the trainers in Misty's gym, or any of them, even. So, no tears when I watch Ghibli films is just crazy. Just crazy. You haven't watched the right ones. Or maybe... I just don't get... What did you cry at with Fairy Tail? Part of the Ray... Wait, there's a Ray-ligion? Hold up. Is that the titty worship that you have on the Discord? Is that what that is? Make you... I mean, that is... I mean, shonen, it is about, like, friendship, and especially for what's it called? Long-running shonens, or just long-running shows in general, if you get attached to the characters when it ends, even if it's not a particularly sad ending, you might cry anyway. Like, I remember crying at the end of reading a original, like, you know, web novel that I had read on and off for, like, I gotta say 7 years, and it finished, and it was a great ending, but I just started crying because it was, like, done. I was like, damn, well, I was, like, here for a significant part of my life. Crazy. The least culty of those? Wait, Meeks, do I get to be in your cult? Meeks Pillow Fort? Wait, does that count as a cult? I thought that was just, like, a... Are we just listing off Discord names? Hold up. Keep learning 2 Minutes to Midnight by Iron Maiden on bass. Oh, heck yeah, do it. Oh, I need to check Discord. Also, Herc, I'm in Colt Sapling. Is that what? That's not what the trees is called. It's called, I think. Unless, is it like the baby version? Is that like the youth version? To indoctrinate the children? You're not allowed to be multiple cults to do law protection. See, there you go. The cults might share, like, sell your data to other cults or something. I don't know. Bochi is trash. Cyclonus, you're just saying that to get a reaction now. I'm just scrolling up to see what I missed. The goat tree. Okay, I'm definitely missing stuff, but it's okay. It's okay. I can't find it. Also, yeah, let me Aiden, let me see. Oh. Yeah, my base looks pretty similar to that. I mean, yeah, it's probably like almost the same. It's the same, like, I'm not sure if the top like little arm, you know what I mean, is as long, but it's I think it might be a bit more round, but it basically looks the exact same, except it's black with the kind of like light brown that you have in the second one, for the neck, right? Yeah, it's Sunday school cult. Isn't that just normal? Really? I mean, anyway, realm of the rabies. You know, rabies, isn't rabies like lethal? Isn't like, don't you die? Don't you literally just die if you get rabies or something? You're a bit late on that? Oof. Yeah, I know I am. I get a cult? Poggies? I didn't even know I had a cult. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Wait, let's select our old rod and, you know, cast it out into the ocean to see what we can find. Unfortunately, it seems that they're not going to be the highest of levels, but it's okay. And it's just Love Disc as well, which is kind of sad. We could drive the local, you know, the local, what's it called? Population of Love Disc to extinction. That could be fun. Fun weekend activity for the whole family. But maybe we shouldn't do that, actually, on the second thought. Why are there only electric type here? I need anything but a, like, something I can kill with my Pikachu, please. Please. Breaking hearts with lightning. Good night. Oh, good night. Yeah, it's 4 hours. What? Yeah, get your sleep. Get your sleep, Herc. Kiss, kiss. I hope you sleep well. Fairy Tales Friendship is magic. They could literally just defeat, like, the literal worst human on the face of the earth and be like, oh yeah, we're gonna make you a friend, and now they're redeemed. The final yeah, that was something. When Albert joined the team, we will have to, unfortunately, we have to defeat the rival first and go over that bridge that the rival's in front of. Then we get more Pokemon. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. But that's what right now we're just training for, you know, actually getting to the, actually defeating the rival. So, all right, let's. Man, Magby really doesn't do a lot of damage with Ember, I gotta say. Really kind of sad. A shiny Mewtwo. You know, I respect your ability to dream and your optimism. Also, ooh, Fire Punch, nice. I respect your optimism. I will say, probably shouldn't expect that much. It's a bit of a high bar to get on the route that you normally get, like, Bellsprouts on, but I respect it, you know? It's good to dream. I sound so, like, condescending. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Innate dream. Are you gonna like PK hacks, like hack my ROM from a distance to give me a shiny Mewtwo? Eevee is gonna be happy at least. Eevee would be really excited about that. Like Mewpoo. Oh my god, I can't believe this. Out here literally shit talking Pokemon Jesus. Not, I guess that's not Pokemon Jesus. Like Pokemon. What's an analogous historical figure to Mewtwo? Like, I don't think there's anything I could say that wouldn't be extremely sus. I can't think of any. Charlemagne? That doesn't even make sense. But Charlemagne, let's go with that. At least a shiny? I mean, I'm with you. I want at least a shiny, but I'm not sure how realistic that is, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure in some of the Triana ROM hacks, right? Oh, okay, well, don't worry. We're doing grinding, so these deaths are... We just mash A, so we don't have to worry too much. We are going to go back and heal, though. We have the turbo rule on. Also, thank you for the hydrate, Uber. Thank you. $40 to my name. You said that last time, and they were like, I only have 44. I only have $88 to my name, except for my investments and my savings account. I'm like, all right, come on now. Come on now. I have yet to get paid for my new job, mostly because I started working like right at the beginning of a new like because they pay every 2 weeks. I started working right at the beginning of a new 2 week cycle, so I gotta wait till the end of this week, I think, and then I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna be able to blow all my money on, Twitch streamers. It's gonna be great, just like as is intended. As is intended or as intended? I'm not sure which one. Wow, what do you mean, wow? It's true. Tell me it's not true. I love 21. That's good. Get last 8 to 21, I guess. Wrong rules, yeah. What do you mean wrong rules? Taxer's gonna steal it all? Probably. I don't really make enough to get taxed a ton though. I wouldn't say I am a poor, but I am certainly not in a high income bracket. Let's go with that. I am lucky enough to have support from family that I don't have to live paycheck to paycheck at the beginning. But cheating. I'm literally yeah. I don't know. It's not. Is it really cheating if we have like a turbo rule where it's just that's like already written into the bylaws of these runs? I don't get taxed a ton, and it still hurts, yeah. But then, you can go out and you can look at the crumbling infrastructure that you live next to, and you can think to yourself, at least my taxes are going to something useful. Oh my god. Alright, let's get fromage. We're gonna put Ziggy back. Okay, let's see. I need to start, figuring out how my taxes are gonna work for streaming, and stuff I can get as an expense and stuff I need to record, all that fun stuff. Why are we talking about taxes? I'm shaking. Hello Evie, hello. How you doing? And hello Ardent as well. Recently started Pokemon Unite again, stomping on people with my Glaceon Evolution 8 out of 10 times. Damn, are you ranked? You overranked for where you were at, or are you just actually just flexing? You're just a natural at like a natural Glaceon man. I don't know. I played Pokemon Unite a little bit back when it came out, and I mean it was pretty good. I just don't play MOBAs, so that was the main thing for me. So what am I doing? Right, I need to find berries. Give a person berry to fromage. And then lead with fromage because actually never mind. Okay. The Golbat doesn't have a confuse ray for some reason. That works. Stream taxes are hard, white people said. I feel like you actually know what you're doing. You're like a professional adult. You understand taxes, I bet. I bet you even pay your taxes. Yeah, the McDouble is $3.49. The fuck's that? Why are you getting a McDouble? Why are you even at McDonald's though? Imagine not having free healthcare. I don't have to imagine it. Baby, I live it. Dogging on kids are 200 easily. Oh no, I can't believe you're bullying children on the internet. It's a pretty fun hobby though. I'm just kidding. All right, let's battle our rival. We should be able to do this, but who knows? It's yo mushy. You're still struggling along back here. I'm doing great. I caught a bunch of wait no, I gotta do the right accent. How do you do an Australian accent? Bunch of strong and smart poke. I can't do one. I don't know how to do an Australian. I'm not gonna try. I'm just gonna. Yep, no, it's not worth it. Now's the time to get mushy to get back into Unite. Why are you of all people why would you of all people be supporting that movement? Come on. You don't play Unite, right? But what I'm doing though is US income, so I can't figure out how to report it. Wait, why is it US income? I assume I mean, is it because Twitch is based in the US? But huh? Also, we flinched and then got hit by Screech. Not the best. Could be Team Eevee. Is every evolution in the game? Because that just seems like kind of a busted character when you don't know who they're gonna pick, unless you have to like pick one of the evolutions at the beginning of the match, right? Also, that's what I was waiting for. Finally got static, and we didn't get flinched, thankfully. Thankfully. You can ask why I'm in a professional beginner's writing class. A professional beginner? What is a using professional writing? And I've been given better advice out to my fellow students, the professional that we've been learning from. that is. Oh, that's kind of sad. That's kind of sad. Feels bad. That's kind of sad that they're like, yeah. I mean, one thing you learn pretty quickly, right, is just because someone's a professional at something doesn't mean they actually know what they're doing. Doesn't actually mean that, right? Sorry, I'm trying to think. For Ralts. Sure, I'm gonna go to Lasse. He has good special defense and can hit with Fire Punch. Natsu's VA also grates on my nerves. That Uber. I will say that is literally every shonen protagonist voice actor in sub and dub. That's just they can't help themselves but get the most annoying possible plucky voice protagonist. You know? Casted Fairy Tail Guild Spell? Is that the one where they all teleport and live with the little blue-haired girl, or is that something else? I remember that one arc where like the lightning guy with with blonde hair like makes them do a battle royale or something. I don't even know. I don't even know, man. Told that I'm too good. I mean, hey, I'll take that compliment to the bank. That's very nice of them. Wow. I'll take that all day. Yeah, honestly, for stuff like writing, especially like just watching YouTube videos from people who are pretty much putting free content out there. At a high level is a great way to, pursue your interest and, increase your skills, genuinely. So fun clapping people who have costumes on their mons. I may be broke, but I have skill. Beating up those bougie. I can't believe that they got a small loan of like one like slow king skin or whatever, or slow bro skin. I don't remember if it's slow bro or slow king. Are you talking about mushroom teleport? Yeah, don't they like all teleport or something? Right? Also, that did a lot of damage. I think it's because we got hit by a Screech, right? Maybe? I'm not sure. Also, let's go to Glitzy and just wall this poor Elekid. Other than Swift, it literally can only hit me with Swift and Karate Chop. And I have Mud Shot, which is probably not the best for this little buddy. Goku has good voice in the dub. Yeah, but like, who even watches Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Lamau? I don't even know what I'm saying. I never watched it though. That in the sub. Honestly, yeah, I need to. Ever since we watched Bochi, I should try to learn some of the Bochi songs on the bass. That'd be fun. It helps because Rio, was it Rio? Yeah, it's Rio. Rio. I always forget names. Is definitely best girl. She's the best character. She internalizes my energy, and I love it. All right, get out of here, rival. Don't smell me. Get out of here. Smell yourself. You smell of defeat and losing. Sub voice makes you laugh so hard. Wait, really? I watch Dragon Ball? Why are you asking? Do you? I don't know. Also, Ardent, I remember the one main thing I remember from the bit I played of Pokemon Unite, right? Was I played Alolan, Ninetales. I remember playing Slowpoke. That's the main two I think I remember playing. Other than like playing with Lunar and Lunar playing Eldegoss and just being the most aggressively asshole support of all time, which was she would just run in and start trying to bully the enemy, like the other two people in the enemy lane, and I'd just be like, am I the support as like a Alolan Ninetales? It was hilarious. But the other thing I remember is there's a costume for like trainers or whatever, and it was like the Snorlax hoodie, and all I could think is I want this in real life. I need this in real life. They don't make it in real life, but I need it. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Like, come on. Like, oh my god. Also, we're gonna yeah, we'll put Banana back in the box for now. Who watches Dragon Ball? Oh, okay. You watch Dragon Ball? I don't know. I feel like Dragon Ball was always the kind of anime to me where if you didn't watch it when it came out, like if you weren't watching it when it was coming out, or when you were like, essentially if you missed it, it's kind of hard to go back and watch, you know? Hey Mirai, hello, hello, hello. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're having a nice and relaxing Sunday. We personally are about to hopefully murder whoever's on this bridge. Although that's a ground type, so that's kind of annoying. Rip. Okay, now we can do this. You didn't kill it with a thunder shock. It was literally a level 15. Oh god, that's Pineco. Who has the best defense in the team? Oh god. 34, 33, 27, 42. Okay, but I can't risk losing Glitzy. Glitzy is the only water type and ground type we have. So Fromage, tank a hit. I believe in you. I love Dragon Ball. I don't know. I just can't watch most shonens, you know. And like Dragon Ball is like peak shonen because all other shonens are essentially based off of it in some way or another, right? So I just can't watch it. Just can't do it. Especially like Master Roshi. I don't really want to watch shows where with that stupid old perverted man trope. Where he's just like, you know, he's just going around and like, you know, assaulting random people and random women in the show. Like I don't want to watch that. Like it's such a tired anime trope, and then, on top of being tired, it's also just like terrible. Like as a to have in media for how it's used. Oh my god, I did a lot of damage. What the fuck did you just use? Oh god. Preemptive F for Loki. What? No. Spooky. Loki is. What? Yeah, I'm definitely protecting the Martian up though. I will agree with you on that. But Loki is doing great. I can't believe you presume that my Pikachu's gonna die just because he's a little frail. Just because he has a little bit of bad defense doesn't mean he's not a valued member of the team and will live forever. Like, no, like I can't believe you'd insinuate that, all of that with like one sentence. Also, I can't believe that this Eevee has used stand attack on me like 7 times. All right. I really wish. I know there's like a Team Rocket mod, for Fire Red Leaf Green, right? Like Pokemon Red Rocket or whatever. But I really wish there was a mod where you played the normal game up until you get to this point of the Nugget Bridge, and then when you get to this guy, he gives you the Nugget, and you can just say yes to joining Team Rocket, and then that's where the Rocket game starts. That's just what I want to play. You have 28 health. Okay, you'll be fine. Let's go back and heal. I know I'm speeding up a lot, but we're just battling random trainers. Old lecture teacher is deeply ingrained in shonen. Yeah, and I hate it. I hate it. Also ingrained in deeply in shonen is the fact that none of the female characters are given any respect or even really characters. So there's also that. All right, let's go catch Albert. It's time to catch a singular Albert. I'm ready. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? It's a Tailo. Ooh, that's exciting. We already have like fine types, but I love Tailo, and it's really close to being a fully evolved Pokemon, which is the great part about Tailo and Swellow. So, did you watch Naruto? I mean, like when I was a kid, but I wouldn't watch it again. And I didn't watch anything after Shippuden. Launch Sadga. What do you mean launch? Launch. We missing the launch or something? Sadga? Why are we launching? Where are we launching? I'll take. Yeah, I've actually randomly started getting things about YouTube recommendations for videos that are all about how Demon Slayer is overrated or Demon Slayer's actually not good. I mean, I guess they make compelling arguments. I enjoyed watching it, but I will say I do agree that its best aspect is like the animation. So, Fairy Tail is awesome. Female characters beyond the fan service. The fact that you have to say beyond the fan service already disqualifies it in a lot of ways. Dragon Ball character and Toriyama just forgot she existed. Oh my god. See, that is literally shonen anime in a sentence. Like either the female characters don't exist, they're mothers who may or may not be alive, or they're one-dimensional love interests who exist solely for the sake of the protagonist and their male rival to, have some sort of tension over. That's literally just shonen. AOT is overrated. I mean, everything's overrated, probably, in a sense. enjoying Demon Slayer so far. It kind of reminds me of a little Black Clover. If we're talking about annoying protagonist voices, I'm Latino. It's in my blood to love Dragon Ball. Wait, Mirai, how does can you explain that to me? How does that work? How does that work? Dragon Ball, I don't know. It's just very hard to unnotice once you notice it in shonen shows where like, yeah, I don't know, yeah. Asta only yelling. I can't even do his voice. His voice is like actually kind of Kermity now that I realize about. I think about it. Also, yeah, we have to name you Albert. What was I was getting distracted. Albert the Talo. Albert. I don't know. I never watched Black Clover. I just remember the memes. The memes when it came out about Asta and his permanent screaming. That's all. That's all, Meeks. That's all. He speaks in all caps. It's a very faithful adaptation, is what you're saying. he screams in the manga, so he's got to scream in the show too. He just forgot. I'm fucking crying. I don't know. It's like even like the most coveted shonen, like even One Piece, like the female characters do have like the ones that are in the main crew. Like I guess there are less of them. There's like how many are in the main crew? 2 compared to like 7 male characters or something. I mean, okay, well that's fine, I guess, if you go to if you want to do that. But like, and they have interesting backstories at least. But also, literally after the time skip, they all have the exact same body type. Like, and I know that Oda was like, I just don't know how to draw women. But like, still, it's not that hard. Like to have them at least look a bit different. In the manga, or wait, Demon Slayer also has a good ending. Also, what's up, Cotter? Hello, welcome in. That girl that's Ranma 1/2, you mean? Wait, that's not when she sneezes. That's when Ranma sneezes. That's when they get hit by like hot water or something. I lied. I going back to napping and the stuff I could store dump and achieve the same result. That mind mapping would get me. What the heck is mind mapping? Is that like is that like in the context of writing techniques, Evie? Because like I feel like instead of mind mapping, just like get do map on like a piece of paper or like a spreadsheet, or if that's what it, or is that part of it? Because I don't know. I feel like I have so many stories that I would want to write if I had any motivation to write that are in my head, and then eventually I forget them, right? So, but my problem is I never write them down, like even the basic info. One Piece is art. Leave One Piece alone. It is art, but all the women are the same art, except for Big Mom, who is objectively the best character in the show or the manga. And I mean objectively, just straight up. When writing a female character, the first step is to write them the same way you write a male one. Honestly, yeah, literally. Like, if you think you like, I think it was who was it? Was it? I think it was the Kishimoto, the guy who wrote Naruto, was like, yeah, I don't know how to write female characters, and like me and plenty of other people, essentially went like, that's not an excuse to be so shitty at writing female characters. Like all of his female characters are either horribly cliched, horribly shallow, or just objects. And it's just like, all you have to do if you're an author, and it could be like either way. It could be like if you're an author, you don't know how to write a female character, but you're writing a bunch of male characters, just literally write a male character and then swap their gender and don't even. That's like the first step you can do, where it's not going to be perfect. Like, that's like the first step, right? But that's a basic way to start if you don't know how, you don't think you know how to do it. Like the next part after that is writing characters. I don't know. It's part of the problem is that a lot of authors, it's part of like a lot of people, a lot of male authors, because of the world we all live in, don't actually see female characters as people and cannot empathize with them because they don't really see women as equal to themselves, even if it's a really internal thing. So when they go to write a female character, because I always joke about how like writers like always end up writing their kinks into their work. I joke about that, but I genuinely believe like the best place to see someone's like kind of like inner consciousness and like their underlying biases is when they write stuff. They'll put stuff in there that they don't realize they are, and it's very telling. Stuff that make them kiss other girls. That is the most base thing I've ever seen. Spooky. That is incredibly based. Honestly, yeah. Scrap all that other stuff I was talking about. Just go with that. Dragon Ball was a hit in Latin America so much that Dragon Ball Super, we had a public government paid screenings of the fight. That's fucking amazing. I thought the government screenings of the fight. That's like, I love that. I love that. I love that so much. Oh my god. They give them no. They what they do is no. I wouldn't say that's the reason. I'd say the reason they do it is because they substitute any depth or good writing with just making them have the same quote unquote strong traits that they give to shitty male characters. Like when people like, I'm trying to think of ways of saying it. Like shitty male characters and shitty female characters have always existed, right? But the so-called strong female characters that we've gotten a lot of, like, you know, mainstream movies are literally just shitty male characters gender swapped. Like, you still have to write a good character. Like that's an assumption. You have to like at least put some effort. Try to, you know, try not to just see them as the fucking puppets to move around. Like that's never gonna result in a good story or good characters, regardless of what else you do. So my characters, the same way I write my males. Honestly, yeah, that's honestly, that is one of the better ways, one of the best ways to do it, in my opinion. Because like, unless you're writing a story where like the setting or the plot or the themes interact with gender and biological sex, like if you're doing something like that, then obviously you might you're gonna have to write certain things certain ways, and you try to do that as best you can. But if you're doing like a shonen where it doesn't really matter, like just write your characters like people and leave it there. You know, like gender divide and all that stuff is so ingrained in our brains, and it's so stupid because literally it's pointless to me. It's pointless. Like, just write. You don't write a man or don't write a woman. Just write a person. Like, it's not that hard. I mean, well, shitty writers will be shitty writers, so they can't write either. You know, but Eldritch summons. Exactly. Hey, I mean, honestly, Spooky, now I see why you're such a connoisseur. I see why you're so successful. Something, time to shill. No, I'm just kidding. Tributes to the gods. All my characters are treated equally terribly because they're all just gonna end up being sacrificed for for Cthulhu anyway. Like, honestly, SMH. Oh god, not Sudowoodo. Why do you have a Sudowoodo? Get out of here. Fuck off. No. Also, wait, isn't this a new route? And I think I can get a Pokemon here. Alright, get your nicknames ready if you haven't. We just got Albert. Albert the Tailo. So now we can get someone else, someone else. Modern world, my story takes place in 2000s Canada. Sex means nothing. Yeah, and if the sex and gender and all that stuff doesn't matter in your book, either the setting or the plot or whatever, then just don't even bother. Like, don't even try to just write your characters the same. Alberto Balls. It's a female Ralts. Wait, this could be the return of male Ralts, the female Ralts. If we can catch it, that is. Let's try one karate chop. That didn't do that much damage at all. And it used teleport. Alright, never mind. I kind of thought that was gonna happen. That's why I didn't get too excited. It just used teleport. Very cool, very cool. Gotta oh man. Even in ROM Max they can't help but have this route be the route where your psychic type encounters teleport away from you. Can I get a 07 and maybe a couple blushing Gardevoirs in honor of that poor potential team member. Also, Slam, get out of here, Slam. Oh, that was youngster Joey? Holy shit. I'm in the presence of royalty. No, I have no sub. I'm shaking and crying. I can't help you with that. I could probably, but like I can't really. I'm sorry. My genuine apologies. Oh, I guess you can unlock an emote or something with channel points for like 24 hours. I don't really know how that works. God. God. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Eeks, for giving us up to Eevee. I appreciate it. Oh, should I got? Oh, and now you have the Premier Ball for 4 months. Oh, hell yeah! That's like my favorite, one of my favorite Pokeballs. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you so much, Meeks. I appreciate it. Meeks is out here. Just. Oh wait, hold up. Why is it 50 base power? No, we're not gonna do that. Meeks out here, you know, just being an absolute Chadicus Rex. My favorite Divinity Original Sin character. Also, wait a second. Is Glitzy at the level cap for? Okay, crap. Glitzy's at the level cap. We gotta be careful. Glitzy, no more battling for you until we get to Misty. But no, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Not the 40 out of 50. I forgot that like goal is still technically there. A thruple. I love the word thruple, just because it reminds me of Thrumbo. It's literally the only reason. Yuri thruple is my only goal. Have you not already? I'd be surprised that you haven't, considering. I mean, I guess your last ship was only 2 individuals. Your last Gundam ship. A polycule. Polycule is such a fun word, though. Also, did you know that polycule isn't like strictly? Oh wait, we just realized we just ran to the youngster Chad after Meeks became Chad. I can't believe it. You were here the whole time in the game. But yeah, isn't the polycule is not even like necessarily romantic? That's the best part. You can just be a polycule of like people, you know. Outside of fanfiction, actually publish a throuple. I bet. There also Meeks. There should you need a Mika Chat emote. I really want to see a Mika Chat emote. Just Meeks with the chin, just like have the really fucking. Fairy Tail's underrated. Fight me. I mean, it depends on what you mean by underrated, overrated. That's the real, difference maker. It could be underrated if you have certain definitions. But now, wait, what was I saying? Right. How about those thruples, Spooky? I'm pretty sure this has been done before. I think there was actually a what's it called? Like a YA romance novel where literally the entire premise. I don't know who told me about this. Maybe it was like Lunar or Joji or my sister or someone. I can't remember who told me about this. The entire premise was there was 2 guys, the one girl, the girl's main character, the 2 male love interests, like every YA, and they end up literally just fucking becoming like a poly thruple, and that's the romance. And I'm like, this is amazing. I love it. Fucking iconic. Also, yeah, I love the idea of the standard love triangles, and the resolution is like, wait, we're all hot and we honestly like each other. Let's just all fuck. And everyone's like, that's actually that's a pretty good idea. Oh wait, 1 sec, Mushy. 1 sec. While we're waiting. 100% me. I love wearing shorts. They are fun and easy to wear. Tis true. The first time I've heard that. All I saw was hate. Wait, what? Oh, wait. One of the shows of all time. That is true in the best way possible, Spooky. It's technically true. Check this. Oh wait, Meeks, was it you who told me about it, maybe? Hold up. Do it end up shipping not due to romantic interest, but due to overall wholesomeness? Exactly. Like I want my romantic ships to be besties first. You know? Oh my god, Meeks. I fucking remember this, not the Mika Chad. Oh god. That is, it needs to. You need to send that to Abcat and get a proper render, please, Meeks. Please, I need the render of the Mika Chad to be an actual. Please, I need it. Also, yeah, let's we need to decide who we're taking for this gym. By the way, which I definitely lost to this gym leader before in the past. So it was overrated, and now it's rated just fine. I mean. Fairy Tail is just it's a shonen, you know? It's the show, yeah, it's basically the rating. Also, I was reading some Otoma Isekais, of course, and Villainess stories earlier today before stream. And every time I read Otoma Isekai or Villainess stories, I just get this overwhelming urge. I'm like, I wish I could find stories in this genre where there wasn't actually romance. It's so I just want to let the female lead or whatever, let her just, I just want her to get shit done and not have to fucking constantly it's so frustrating, because it's I know part of the draw of those genres are for to have the hot crown prince and the hot duke and all that stuff. And like, okay, I get it. But also, it just gets so annoying. I said, can we just not have an aromantic or asexual protagonist who isn't about to, like, you know, swoon and forget all the horrible shit going on because he's hot, right? I wish I was a girl and a cute villainess. Exactly, same. That'd be a lot of fun, Mira. I'm with you. I wish I was too. I would definitely just try to be a villain, like an actual villainess. Not like a proper villainess, but just like a really corny one. And see how long it takes for people to find out I'm not actually horribly evil. I'd have her working on a project. Oh, wait, what is she working on? Meeks, Meeks, please, I need to know. Meeks, tell me. Oh, Meeks. I'm curious now. Oh, God. Was she the horny? Not the... Wait, where did you get the horny? You're probably not wrong, though. You're probably not wrong. I'd be out here seducing the heroine instead of anyone else. Like the male leads, they're fine, but like 99% of the time, even in otome isekais where it's not supposed to be a main theme, they're all still like kind of sexist. I'm just like, because they're all from a fucking medieval society. Like, the My Hero shipping wars. Oh God, not. I fought in the wars. That's what I tell my grandchildren. Fairy tale merch in school? Damn, I don't remember anyone in my school wearing like anime stuff. 5 years apart? Yeah, that too. It's like, I mean, yeah, sometimes two characters just have a ton of chemistry. But also, yeah, you gotta, but that's just like, that can also just be besties. You can have a ton of chemistry with your best friend. Doesn't mean you're like gonna date or whatever. I had to go. Albert was caught. We have Albert the Tailo. It's like good Pokemon, a good Pokemon pickup. So Albert the Tailo. Let's look at your nature and all that. Guts, good. Okay, last time we got a Tailo, we got Scrappy, which is a terrible ability, but we got Guts this time, which is great. Bold nature, I think it might be minus attack plus defense though, which is not the best, but still nice. Yeah, love it. Honestly, yeah, I love Tailo. It's honestly so cute, and it gets strong really fast. So. That said, fuck, they're cute together. when you as the author is like, I can't. Oh God, oh no, these two characters, they're not intended to get together, but they're so good together. No, can't get it out of your mind. Ah. Oh my God. All right, wait. Let's plan our team. Honestly, should we just let our starter just chill in the box for a bit? We have level 18 Staryu, level 19 Psyduck, level 20 Togetic for some reason, level 20 Seadra, level 21 Love-Disc, and level 23 Starmie. And the Togetic, I said for some reason, it's there because Misty had a Togepi, right, in the anime, so thank you for that, Hydrate Uber. We're about to be hydrated a ton in this water gym, but let's prepare. We gotta get ourselves acclimated and all that. But Meeks, where's the villainess story where the villainess is literally all they're trying to do is they just find every character, all the main characters are just really attractive, so they're just constantly trying to slide into DMs and like create a polycule with all the hot main characters, and everyone thinks they're like this horrible villainess and doesn't understand why they're causing all this chaos, and it's literally just they're horny. That's what I want to read. Was it supposed to be a romance? I mean, hey, just make it a romance subplot. It doesn't have to be all romance, right? Also, yeah, let me check real quick. So, tackle, harden, recover water pulse. Okay. Confusion, Fairy Swipes, Aerial Ace, water pulse. Okay. Metronome, Thunderwave, Encore, Magical Leaf. Interesting. Water pulse, Aurora Beam, Dragon Rage, Dragon Dance. Okay, so Seadra is terrifying. Very fun. Water pulse, Aurora Beam, Attract, Agility. Terrifying. And then Water Pulse, Shock Wave, Thunder Wave, Recover. Okay, Shock Wave and Water Pulse. So who do we have to deal with that? Honestly, probably like Loki, Flaffy. Probably need to bring Kaimeko because it's like one of our few Pokemon that doesn't get hit by super effective moves anywhere. Oh my God, Beaks! Beaks, thank you so much. Why? Thank you for the 500 bits. What? Thank you. Oh my God. Oh wait, now I need to see. Meeks, did you get any new emotes from the bit tier emotes? I'm curious now. Maybe I can check. I want to see. I want to see. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. One day we won't have coronavirus with giving one bit as part of this our little reel, right? I need to be able to cry. I am working my way to it. So, wait, why? Why are you trying to cry? Are you okay, Meeks? Oh, like genuinely, are you all right, bestie? You want, if you want, we can. Oh god. Also, if you really wanted a good cry, just we can grab a Studio Ghibli movie. I know Psychona said didn't cry to them, but you know. Also, the gym the gym will be very hard. Yeah, it will. It will. I mean, we do have two electric types, but no grass types, so it should be interesting. Lie on the floor, but I just want to lie on the floor, but I'm 8,500 bits away. That's a lot of bits away. Oh my god. Yeah, they're holy crap. But no, Meeks, if you need to lie on the floor, please lie on the floor. Or if you want to talk, let me know. I hope you're okay. Villainous just wants a harem. Yeah, the villainous is trying to steal the female lead's reverse harem and also seduce the female lead. That's the classic. Yeah, I think the haunter. The haunter's the first bit emo, right? Also, hey Loki, you've been streaming for an hour. What do you mean? What do you mean? I mean, Twitch notifications don't work, but I did ping the server. Do you have my pings turned off? Meeks, you sent the. Oh my god, I love this so much. I genuinely love what you sent on the over Discord. I love it. I love it. Ah. Actually, I have stuff to say, but I won't say it out. You know, because I know all that stuff. But I love it. I love it. It's so cute. I love the energy. The energy is so beautiful. Freaking Abcat. It's just her energy, her drawings energy. Just chef's kiss. Usually don't get server pings until an hour later. Really? That's weird. Shaking my head. I bet. Raise of hands. Who here muted my server? I'm raising my hands. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't mean. No, I'm just kidding. I don't. Not actually. I don't actually want to know. You're free to mute it. But, I mean, where else, Loki? Do you want me to, like, put it on Twitter? Hold that thought for sure. I am definitely holding it. I'm holding it. Might have to jostle my brain back into action later, but, like, you know, I'm holding it. Yeah, Your Lie in April? Is Your Lie in April? No, wait, that's... Okay, yeah, it's the movie. I've never actually seen it. I remember the one that was... What was the one about, like, the violinist and the pianist? I think it had the word lion in it, because I always got confused with Your Lie in April. It was like lion something. Twitter's the least likely. I don't know. I'm running out of places, Loki. It's either the Discord or the... I mean, hey, I've been on time 2 days in a row, so the schedule, TM. Pings it all with streamer mode? Oh, yeah, if you have streamer mode turned on, you get... the ping, technically, I think you get it, but it doesn't make any noise. It doesn't show up. So... But, I mean, I only have streamer mode enabled when I'm streaming, because it's tied to that, which is pretty cool. Imagine muting a server. I can't believe this makes silencing my server. No, honestly, I kind of silence servers by default, and check them manually for the most part. Not always, but. Made a relationship too good. They could just be make it a sibling relationship with no romantic under or overtones. Your Lie in April. Wait, that is the Violence Pianist anime series? Oh, okay. I remember years ago, I think it was like 2018. Nishayo, me and Nishayo, back then we were like discussing anime a bunch. And me and Nishayo, we were like, we should, we were looking for stuff to watch. And we were like, let's try Your Lie in April. And like the second episode, I fucking out of nowhere, they're like you start learning about the backstories. And I'm like, I literally, just off the top of my head, not really paying attention, I made a joke about how the main character's mom is dead, and the shadow got so fucking frustrated. He's like, "What the fuck?" I don't think we watched anything. We never watched any more episodes of that, so I've only seen like the first 2 episodes. I'm like, it wasn't even really on. I didn't really think of it. I was like, made a stupid joke and fucking just slam dunk Lamau or oh, no, I'm just kidding. I am just yeah. So I never really got to much of that, but I'm doing the dumb thing. What's the dumb thing, Loki? What what's the dumb thing? There's a lot of dumb things I do. Radicalization? Heck yeah, okay. Let's go. Doesn't who wants to be radicalized? I don't know what we're radicalizing into, but we can workshop it. Also, hey Draco as well. Any deaths? Somehow, no deaths yet. And we beat the rival. We caught some new Pokemon. We got Snake, Albert, and where are you? Wait, where's our new? Wait, Snake and Albert are the only new Pokemon. Never mind, I lied. Just Snake and Albert. Because wait, we encountered a Ralts, but the Ralts teleported the first turn, so we couldn't catch it. But we somehow haven't got any deaths. But we're preparing our team for Misty. So we're definitely taking Fromage, Loki the Pikachu, Giorgio the Chimecho, Glitzy the Marshtomp. Those are the four. So after those four, we have to decide. I'm actually considering taking Ziggy because he would be a Lanoon and he's a normal type, and that means we don't get hit by super effective moves by anybody. Pretty fast, good stab attack, like headbutt and stuff. Unfalls, you can't ban me, I quit. Hey, you're not allowed to do that. What? Also, Cyclonus left the mushroom server. Oops. Trying to brush it off like an accident. But where else would you go for Moe Monday content? Also, Uke, I hope you know every time I see your name, I just think of Uke, Seme, all that stuff. I actually not sure if that was intended. I mean, I'm assuming it was, because, but and then I think of the giant hands, and then like the Dorito face shape in so many yaoi manga. I don't make those jokes until you know the plot. Oh no, I knew that I was making the joke about, like, I knew that the mom was dead, but I just didn't really think about it. I just made the joke, and Nishao got so he laughed, but he also got angry. It was great. All the Ninkata for the god that is Shedinja. Yeah, that's a good point. But my one problem is, let me see. Actually, let me make sure. Just yeah. Yeah. So if we have a Shedinja on the team, the only things that can hurt it, the only Pokemon that can kill it, is Psyduck with Aerial Ace or Togetic using Metronome. The only thing anyone else can do to it is lower its stats or use Attract or use Thunder Wave. So what I do usually for Shedinja in any run, I just ban Shedinja as a Pokemon unless it's just, especially with since I have the documents for the important trainers, too many of the trainer fights just get they get turned trivial, and that just I'd literally be able to kill Staryu, Seadra, Luvdisc, and Starmie without taking any damage, and then Togetic I can kill unless it metronomes into a super effective move, and then Psyduck would be the rest of my team to kill Psyduck. So that's why I don't use Shedinja. I'll probably keep it in the box in case maybe we get to the late game and Shedinja is not able to wall entire teams of Elite Four or whatever. Then that could be, we can use it then. But I probably don't use it early on usually. We had this conversation, sweetheart? Oh, we did? Yeah, short memory. Yeah. I wear I'm officially licensed himbo. I'll have you know. I got certified in everything. I framed it up on the fridge right next to my forklift certification. You know. But yeah, okay. That tracks though. That tracks. Oh my god. Literally every time. I think I have a different topic for every single person I talk to who comes into chat. I have a specific thing that I always bring up and ask, even though, and I it's always something I ask or bring up every single time I see them. I'm pretty sure I have a different one for literally everybody, from E-Grill to Himbo. Look, if I could be an E-Grill, I would have done it. I would have done it, but I just don't have the I don't have the cutesiness in my. I can't do the ubu voice. That's and that's the main qualification. Not even the no, I'm not gonna say that. It's too soon for wholesome hours to end. Well, okay, you know what? Okay, tell me, what do I need to do to become E-Grill if I want to convert? Although, can I not just be both? I can do it, just not in public. Ooh. Why can't you do it in public? When I say public, I think of Publix, and I don't know why. Me as the mascot of Publix talking in my uwu voice. Moe Monday, both of those are heresy. Uber, you have you ever even attended a Moe Monday? Like, you can't be on the council of anime on the server if you're not attending Moe Mondays. The council it's a main four council members. Myself, Deathbroom, Meeks, and Roxy. And then we have some, rotating members. Also, everyone, make sure to hang out. If you're free tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to be starting a new anime. Now that we finished the last episode of Season 2 of Kobayashi Maid Dragon, we haven't fully decided, so we'll probably vote on it with whoever is there. And so, if you want to watch some anime, it's in the Moe Monday channel. Or you can get the Moe Monday role on the Discord, and you get pinged when we start gathering. So, show us your not the show us your tits. From fucking needy streamer overdose, just show us your tits. It's like classic filler anime. What do you not understand, Uber, about slice of life? Literally, the entire premise of the genre is filler, and that's why it's good. Because unlike filler and shonen, it actually is enjoyable to vibe to. Also, it's okay. Like, we all do other stuff while watching it. Meeks literally plays 3 hours of Civ a week, and every single one of those hours is while watching anime. A grill is nice, but you'll need a himbo to use it. Either way, you're halfway there. A grill is... Oh shit, you're right. Wait, does that mean I can... Okay, I'm the whole package. I'm the whole package. I'm both the grill and the himbo who makes the burgers on it. I can't believe it. That's why I hate it. Uber, you're just a grumpy Grinch. What kind of anime do you even like to watch nowadays? My friend told me that Chicory: A Colorful Tale was a game where you were a dog and had to color in the world. Let's talk about freaking burnout, imposter syndrome, and yeah. When someone gives you a cute little indie game and it turns out to just tear your soul out of your body and make you rethink your life choices. The one reason for recommending the game told me was because they knew I was absolutely going to love being caught off guard by how deep the story was. Yeah, that's a good friend right there, Evie. That is a 10 out of 10 friend. You got to keep that. That's a good friend. Also, Cyber, I don't know if I said hi to you. I saw your message earlier, and if I did say hi to you, hi. I hope you're doing well today, having a nice Sunday, but. Regardless, hello. Got to the point where my friends literally recommend me games and such that our characters need therapy. I feel that feels like some sort of subtle message, like, damn, maybe you should go to therapy. That's the kind of vibe I get. If you're oh man, you keep on recommending me these books, and they're all why you need a therapist. Nah, I'm just kidding. Everyone needs therapy. So that's just how it is. Shonen murder mysteries, older stuff. Oh, why don't we just watch some Moe murder mystery? I'm sure that definitely exists. I don't know which off the top of my head, but it definitely exists. Filler and shonen is annoying because it distracts from the main story. Anime with no main story has nothing to distract from. Exactly. Or in other words, Loki, when the filler is the main story, it's good. I don't need therapy. I am therapy. I have become therapy. Consumer of mental neuroses. For real though, I'll have to ask for you for chicken sandwiches. Since it's you, I doubt I'll have to ask for extra mayo. Oh, you'd never have to ask me for extra mayo. Never. Heck, I'll give you the mayo straight into the mouth. I wouldn't put on the sandwich if you don't want it. I'll give it as a whole extra course. And then for dessert, a nice vanilla and banana pudding. I say that as a joke, but my sister and I have actually made that a couple times. It's fun, except we lost the touch. We can't make it right anymore. It gets too soupy, and I think it's because we're using the wrong pudding mix. It's really frustrating. Also, a recipe I found. I was watching I think it's Answer in Progress. It's a YouTube channel, right? And they do random stuff. I sometimes just get recommended one of their videos and I'll watch it. And they did one of the people on their YouTube channel essentially did a whole they made a bean themed restaurant and served 3 courses to all their friends, and the dessert is a black bean brownie, and I want to try to make it so bad. It looks so much fun. Also, yeah, baking is way better than cooking. Just throwing it out there. That's just an objective fact. But yeah, it's like a 4 bean brownie or a black bean brownie. It has black beans, vanilla beans, coffee beans, and cocoa beans. You put mayo right in my mouth, Mr. Shroom? I'll put it in any orifice you ask for. Except for your belly button. That one's kind of weird. You might get infected or something if I do that. And you know, I don't have any waivers for you to sign. Spooky. Madoka Magica. No, Meeks has kept on trying to get us to watch Madoka Magica, and I refuse because I'm not gonna be fooled. I know what that's about. It's like, oh yeah, let's watch this cute, wholesome anime. It's a cute, wholesome mecha anime. It's called Evangelion. You're gonna love it and have a great time. It's like, no, I don't want to cry. Get away from me. Eyeballs, please. Oh, damn. Speaking of disaster about mayonnaise, I thought I'd be the only one. I think you got a bit of lesbian blood. How unaware you were. Okay, would it surprise you to know that the people I get along with IRL the quickest is always lesbians? I feel like I have lesbian energy when it comes to like who I get along with, and I don't know why. Maybe it's just a bi guy thing. Not sure. Blood Sea, another. That one. You know, you should watch Pupa, Uber. Just for you. That one sounds perfect for you. Nishao and I watched it. Nishao made me watch it, and now it's your turn. It's definitely worth. Definitely, it's definitely a show that exists. Actually, that's not really true. It's definitely an experience. Higurashi when they cry. I feel like I've seen Higurashi before, but I can't remember. But I can't remember. Games like that make my dad believe that video games don't tell me any stories. That was bullshit. Yeah. No, it's the problem with video game. Video game as an art form is a really interesting. I know there's like all those like video game. Is video game art? Thonk, big thonks. But no, like I think we're gonna may take Ekans or Gyarados. What are we thinking? But Gyarados we need to like train up. Maybe we take Doduo for some just really quick damage. But I don't want to take a flying type. Because they have so many electric. They have like 3 Pokemon with electric type moves. I'll leave it to you. Who else should we bring from this against Misty? Any suggestions or ideas? But yeah, what was I gonna say? I don't remember. What was it? What was it about? Was it about? Oh, it was about video games and art. Yeah, like it's a very interesting. Like, there's so many unique things you can do with it. And one of the things, actually, going back to what we were talking about earlier, with like writing male and female characters and how people are so goddamn terrible at doing anything, it's like the great thing about video games is like Pokemon's a good example where in this game you can, you know, part of that you can kind of get past that. You don't have to, you know, it doesn't have to be like the, you know, gender roles of whatever society the author's coming from. It doesn't have to be addressed at all if you don't want to, because you can just like make your own character. You don't have to have a main character that's designed. You can just make it. Also, Cat, is it okay? Do you need help getting whatever large phallic object you have stuck in your mouth out? Do I need to do the Heimlich maneuver? No, how you doing, Cat? How are you doing? It's great to see you. Also, when are we playing 7 Days to Die? You better play it with us this time. I'm really excited. Literally everyone I've talked to, like every single person we were playing it with last week, right? Like Death Room last night. I think Meeks and I talked about it. Literally, like we all were like, "Oh, damn, that was like actually a lot of fun. I want to play it again." It's like weird. I feel like we all had this weird experience where we actually had fun playing a video game, and it was like an out of body spiritual awakening. And now we all want to play it again. When was this? When was what? What do you mean? When was it? Wait, Uber. Do you play 7 Days to Die at all? You should join us. This was last Wednesday. Ouija streamed it. Ouija got us all to play it and then streamed it. And then we the server crashed at the end. It was great. It was great fun. If I'm free, see you online. I'll jump in. Okay. When we play, I'll shoot you a message. So, and if you're not available, because obviously, you know, I understand time zones and you have your classes and all that stuff, and your work or whatever, all that good stuff. So I get it, but like I'll shoot you a message. So you know, if you're free, hopefully you can join. I was just repeating what you were saying. Did I say? Are you? I don't remember saying that, but you know, I wouldn't put it past me. Triple Kirby Triple Deluxe, basically about a man who's hopelessly in love with a woman, consumed by an evil mirror, who is being abused by them, and ends with the force of love with depression. I mean, sorry, as soon as I read the word consumed, all I imagined was just Kirby consuming everyone there and solving the problems that way. Also, think about a game like Smushy Come Home. Like, the story is so basic, but the one thing it shows video games' biggest strength, and that's the fucking the fact that it's not just a one-way street. It's not it's something you just have given to you. It's an experience that you can like interact with. That's like the most important thing, and that gives us so many different types of possibilities that are really cool and that people explore. Obviously, most of the time, almost all the time, to get interesting and good stories out of video games, you have to go to indie games because most not AAA games are either about making as much money as possible, a multiplayer game like PvP, which isn't really focused on story, or like if it's a story based game or a single player game, it's a story based game in the sense that it's like God of War or like stuff like that, where it's kind of mimicking movies. It's not doing anything fully unique to gaming in the sense that it still follows like those narrative structures. It's more about, like the people making the game are telling the story through and you're kind of experiencing it. So it's almost like one of those 4D movies where you have some input to walk around in. Whereas the best video game storytelling in my opinion is stuff that takes active advantage of the fact that you have to be an active participant, and so things that like where you discover things through unraveling the world through specific actions, through all that stuff. Lost in Sand and Die. Wait, what? Played it with in 7 Days to Die. I mean, hey, we did great. Uber, we did great. We're definitely on our way. It was Ray, Ouija. Unfortunately, Cyber couldn't join because it wasn't working. But it was Ray, Ouija, myself, Meeks, and Deathbroom. Sorry. I think Kidman didn't join the actual server. Joined the I think okay. Yeah, no, the five of us. We were definitely doing a great job. We were starting a beautiful little homestead cult community, and we were having some great success until those damn kids and their meddling attack dog. By that I mean zombies. Zombies, and also Ouija and Deathbroom being very insistent about finding the right house. Like literally they were like on that fucking real estate market, like, no, this one it's facing the south. I don't want it's not a good vibe when it faces the south. This building just won't do. Let's go walk through another horde of zombies to the next town to find one. Hades has beautiful swordtelling. Exactly. Like stuff like Divinity also shows like it's like, it's a one of the things that games can do a lot better is it's like choose your own adventure books, except way, 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 way better. Like it's like, same with D&D where you control your own path. It's not a locked path. It's all about experiencing the world and experiencing interactions and having that freedom. Imagine having a fun with a game. I know, right? Like it's wild stuff, Mariah. I don't even know how that's possible. Also, who are we taking as our last team member? Does anyone have ideas? If not, I will literally go and just like go and train up Zigzagoon or something. I don't think Snake evolve. When does Snake evolve? I think it's like late 20s. Let's see. Oh no, it's level 22. Okay, so that means we would have a Arbok for the fight. In that case, I might take Snake. Like, yes, of course, it's weak to Starmie using... Oh, wait, no. Electro! Sorry, thank you for the Electabuzz. Also, I just checked, and apparently, Starmie doesn't actually have a Psychic type move that attacks, but only Psyduck does for some reason. So that's actually perfectly fine to use Snake. Gyarados, I was considering Gyarados, but I might just save Magikarp and Gyarados. Because at least two Pokemon have, or no, one Pokemon, yeah. The Starmie does have Shockwave. I mean, Gyarados is a great Pokemon, so we definitely could use it, but I think, honestly, I like my team as is. Maybe we replace Ziggy. Here, look, I'll bring Magikarp on the team just in case we want to train it. Actually, no, that doesn't make any sense. We can consider, we can think about it. I'd be open to it. What gym are we at? We're at Misty. We are about to fight Misty. So, alright, let's get Ziggy up front. Oh my god, that's so much damage. What the heck? Freaking wing attack from Taylor just fucking annihilated me. Why is Taylor so strong? Oh, why is Taylor so strong? Remember, turbo rules, so we don't actually have to worry about losing Pokemon. I mean, it's still annoying to do, but, Tailo is... Maybe we should use our Tailo in this fight then. I'm actually genuinely worried the most about, other than like Starmie, of course, Seadra is kind of terrifying. Water Pulse, Aurora Beam, Dragon Rage, Dragon Dance. Dragon Rage alone, no one can live 2 lives from that, I think. Don't take me out of the box, but do you not? But you'd be perfect. Just because you're weak to water now doesn't mean you'll always be weak to water. I can send you out as a Ninjask against Starmie, and you can get hit by Shockwave. Wouldn't that be fun? Doesn't that sound so exciting? What? Pikachu is weak? I mean, yeah, of course Pikachu is weak, but it's still still a good counter. Also, how dare you speak to Loki like that? How dare you speak to Loki in that tone of voice? Think of the children. And by children, I mean I guess it's Pikachu because it's got the defenses of a toddler. That's why it died. Everyone dies, especially in these runs, so that's not really too unique though. Also, Uber, don't you want to be a Pokemon in this run? Then you can die too. Wouldn't that be great? Great fun. Also, this is cursed. This Oddish can literally do nothing to me, but I'm just sitting here doing nothing to it. Very, very cool. I guess the one bad thing about Arbok is it doesn't really have any good moves yet, but it is what it is. So I don't really like training here, because these Talos hit super hard, so I can't kill them with just Ziggy, but they give, like, no experience, so... Oh! Ziggy did it. Good job, Ziggy. You killed one by yourself. Let's go heal now. Especially the children. Not the younglings. The mystifying Misty? She's just misting all over the place? Is that what you're saying? I mean, I guess that's where her name comes from. Oh my god. This Ziggy is really not very strong. But it's okay. We love him anyway. And hopefully once he evolves, he can become nice and strong, like he was always meant to be. Can I teach this Ekans anything useful? Mayhaps secret power? Yeah, let's teach you secret power instead of, like, rap. Yeah, just so you have an actual move to attack things with. Not this Andrew, though, because you're good defense. Just check. The game corner should be the same, so I can come back that way in case you don't counter anything till Celadon. Sure, yeah. Is it still... hopefully it's still the same prices, too. Because, if it got increased, I don't know if we'd survive. My budget is probably... would you know, actually start sobbing in pain. But, you know... Yeah, okay. Well, I don't really know. I didn't really expect you to live that last hit, but it's okay. Alright, let's go heal. I mainly just don't want, like, Ziggy to die, or any of my normal flying types when I'm turbo training. Mostly because they might actually get return at some point. Wait, I can't kill anyone with poor Marshtomp. You're too close to leveling up. So we can't really battle Magnemites that well. Actually, in that case, let's go put Marshtomp back in the box and grab someone else who's not going to be on the team, but we can still use to train against them, which is nobody. Never mind. We have no one who can kill a Magnemite other than our 2 Pokemon that are at the level cap. Very cool, very cool. Dratinia's 18... Oh, only 1,800 coins. Holy shit. That's really good. Well, that's perfect, then. I don't know if we're going to be doing... I think we might just do one encounter at Game Corner and, like, gift, you know, that kind of thing, instead of doing all of them, like the Tiny Lock, just because this ROM hack gives you so many more options, right? Whereas the Tiny Lock, we had to, like, you know, take what we could get. So we can make that one Dratini, unless you get a different one, of course, before then. But also, yes, we are getting everyone to level 23 before we fight. What's her face? What's it call it? Who's a bahubba? Odor Sleuth? Get out of here, Odor Sleuth. More like bad Odor Sleuth. Am I right? Oh, B.O. Sleuth. I can't read. Sadga? Yeah, I assume you're talking about me, because it is true. In fact, I cannot read. We need to list the characters' Pokemon as their tropes. Wait, the characters as in the Pokemon we have on our team. Maybe Mirai, maybe get Mirai inspired to, you know, do some beautiful drawings. Hades has beautiful storytelling. Honestly, I did actually little spoiler. I did actually buy Hades during the Steam Summer Sale, alongside some other games. Some that I won't mention because they're cursed, and I don't know why I bought them. But I got and Meeks, are you here, Meeks? I kept on telling myself to remember. But yeah, I got Hades. I also got Dead Cells because I've always thought the game was beautiful. I also got Genital Jousting. Nice. And I guess technically, yeah, I technically did get. We're not gonna. Yeah, we're not gonna. I'm not gonna mention those ones. Those are cursed. I got Hollow Knight, but that wasn't during the sale. Missing one. Okay, there's two that are extremely cursed that I won't be mentioning. That I got half as a joke. One of them is Ouija's favorite game, of course. When I said 1800, you said 20. Oh, really? Oh my god, I did say I literally am illiterate. I can't believe I am literally illiterate. I am so sorry. I genuinely just straight up fucking hallucinated a one somewhere in there. Classic move. At least we're getting a ton of berries from training up Zigzagoon and having it in our party. Gotta love Zigzagoon. Oblets? What is oblets? I was thinking of ooblets. Or the oubliette, which is a torture device. So, maybe not what you're talking about. Or maybe it is. Never played it yourself, though? You didn't? I did not. I kind of forgot it was ending, the Steam Summer Sale was ending July 3rd, 13th, so I didn't actually get all the games I wanted to. I had some that I forgot to get. So I was going to go through one last day, but since I was working, like the 11th, 12th, and 13th, I think, it was like the middle of the week, I forgot to actually go back on Steam and check for anything else I wanted to get. Snake dead? No, don't worry, Draco. We have a rule, and that's the turbo grinding rule, which is in these games where I can speed up to this degree, I just made it so to save myself some absolute pain and suffering. At least a little bit of pain and suffering, just because since I know I'm not really paying attention, I'm just mashing A, I don't count deaths that happen when we're just grinding against random wild Pokemon, because it's kind of pointless to include those. Because I could be extremely careful and take like 8 hours to grind my Pokemon up, or I could actually get to, I could just, turbo through it, and when I don't, when I'm not paying attention and I actually let my Pokemon get knocked out by a random, hit that I definitely knew was going to kill me, because I'm just mashing A, and it doesn't count. It's mostly just, because it would be way too slow and tedious to, oh my god, that's a Yanma, why are you here? Slow and tedious to actually, it's just not, Nuzlocke and other challenge runs in Pokemon, they're supposed to be for fun, they're not supposed to be, tedium personified, right? Also, what the fuck's a Spellin Berry? You ever say, only trainer battles? Permadeath with AI is slightly better. That's fair. See, I still use wild Pokemon if it's not if it's an actual wild Pokemon battle that's not just me grinding and to get experience, but actually me out in the wild or trying to catch a Pokemon or whatever it is, then I count those myself, because that's a quote unquote real battle kind of thing. But if it's just grinding like this, there's just I don't see any point. It's just annoying. Also, hey, bye. Hello, welcome. How you doing, bestie? Sengen Kagura game? I've never heard of that. Also, yes, okay, sorry. Right, okay. Should we list the characters, Pokemon, as their tropes? All the Pokemon we have on the team so far? Okay. I'm open to ideas. We could start with the ones where what's our starter? Our starter is the Magby. I don't know, do any of the Pokemon we have so far have actual personalities based off what they've done? Thinks Pokemon isn't supposed to be tedious. Look at this fool. Look at the top of his head. Usually, we could have a thing where their personalities can be partially determined by whoever named them, especially if they named them after themselves. So if Loki wants a different personality for Pikachu, I'm down. But I kind of imagine Pikachu is definitely at this point the little baby of the team. Can't take a hit to save its life, but is the fun mascot. Even though it is a valuable member of the team and contributes a lot, it's still really frail. That's my imagination for Pikachu. I don't know if that tracks though. deserves to be the baby. And then eventually one day, if he gets to like Thunderstone, gets his Thunderstone and evolves, fucking that's his glow up. He gets ripped and starts throwing people around. Oh my god, we're just getting every single berry in existence, aren't we? And all of them are useless. He'd be a big baby. He's definitely the young sibling. Like in giant families, the youngest sibling is the one who like everyone like, is the one that's always getting into trouble and everyone's super protective over and like agrees to like always protect. To grow oblets and then throw them into dance battles. Oh shit, is like DDR style. Pokemon mixed with Stardew Valley and they dance. That does sound kind of amazing. Oh my god. Okay, Evie, I'll definitely check it out. That sounds like a lot of fun. A lot of fun if it's done well, right? That sounds adorable. Get him, Loki. See, Loki can kill people by himself, but everyone's just very protective of their poor little Pikachu. Because I keep on bringing him to all the big fights because he has a useful typing and ability and is fast. Oh, look at that! Look at that mega kick. That was a pretty. Oh, that was a one-shot mega kick. Oh my god, we missed, but it's got another one-shot mega kick. Oh my goodness. Oh, now we're mega kicking other Pikachu. We just got our Pikachu to kick its own brothers and sisters. That's horrifying, honestly. But I mean, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Also, why am I still training you here? I should leave the electric types for the other route because I can kill Talos and stuff over there a lot easier. So don't you just love Shed Skin? Immediately got rid of that paralysis. Immediately. Oh shit! My chat has stopped. Oh my god! Oh, Meeks is streaming. Okay. I meant to thank Meeks for buying me my time at Porsche on Steam right before the Steam Summer Sale ended. I'll have to thank her later. We just randomly talked about it. So a Cinnamon who's the elder? The mascot. The mascot Cinnamon is definitely Pikachu. That one I think can be locked in, right? Oh no, that's this is Fromage. Please protect me. Oh, Snake is evolving. Snake is evolving. Ash POV. Ash POV. Yeah, the antagonist. Do we have an antagonist on the team yet? I feel like Marshtomp is definitely like the team dad / mom. Like definitely the one that like if ever like one of the Pokemon on our team can't deal with something, they run to Marshtomp for sure. Marshtomp is the one like it's the only one with like a good type matchup against Brock. Had to like hold their hands through that. Watched the new Mission Impossible movie with my parents. Not bad. A scene that made me laugh a lot. Really, what was the scene? Because my dad really wanted to go see that movie, and my sister ended up going with him. They saw it in IMAX. My sister was like, "I am not excited for this at all," but my dad loves those Mission Impossible movies, just for like the stunts and the action scenes he enjoys. Oh, Ziggy's about to evolve. Ziggy definitely is a cheerful soul. Definitely a cheerful, friendly soul. I don't know what else, how more specific, but thinks Pokemon isn't supposed to be legendary battles, static encounters like Snorlax or Perma for you. Yeah. Exactly. Okay, that was back a while ago, but Titty Ninja anime games. You're not wrong. No, wait, that's not right. All right, let's see what I missed. Who did I miss? I mean, would Magby be the protagonist? Because Magby's like the starter. Is that how that works? But then again, Magby's not in the second fight because Magby's he's a fire type, right? So that doesn't really make sense. So last say the Magby isn't really in the fight against Misty. I guess maybe this is the arc where the protagonist is like out of commission, has to get help from power of friendship. All the friends come together to try to help defeat the next gym leader. So all the side characters get a chance to shine. Turn from a spiky raccoon into a mongoose. That's just that's evolution, baby. What do you mean? That's all natural. No supplements here. I swear, no supplements. You don't tell the Pokemon League, please. I did not juice anything, okay? I promise. Also, did Loki just get critical hits? Two critical hits against that Oddish. Good job, Woki. Good job, Woki. Anyway. Promise you, Mushy, they are par. They should snakes look like in general chat. Okay, I'll check that in just a second. When we go back to heal. It's a car chase scene, and where one of the characters, characters couldn't drive properly, took the wheel, and they kept going in donuts in the middle of the street, doing on the pursuer's vehicle, ran out of gas, and they were just both struggling so much. That is essentially, yeah, that'd definitely be me if I got into a car chase. Also, what the fuck? That's a Swellow. Excuse you, Swellow? Why are you? I didn't know you can get Swellow here. Okay then. That's definitely me in a car chase. Don't actually get away by via being clever or a great driver. Just make them run out of gas from stupid maneuvers by accident, or like drift them into like random cabbage stands, not even on purpose. You know what I mean? It's very relatable. Go look at the snake. Let's see. Oh my god. That was second. Oh my god. That is terrifying. Snoggers. This is a great name. Snoggers. That straight up looks like Ekans and Bellsprout like fusion Pokemon, right? But straight up looks like Bellsprout and Ekans, fusion Ha came together in a beautiful union. I was literally thinking me when I learned to drive. Yeah. When you learn to drive and actually get into like a police car chase, like, all right, fine. I've only learned like kind of how to parallel park, and by learned I mean I don't really know what I'm doing, but I can do this. Don't you worry, we'll be fine. Snoggers. Let me see. Oh wait, okay, you're not in the Discord. It's in like the main channel of the Discord. Or do you want me to like bring it up on stream? I can grab it real quick. I can grab Snoggers the Sneck. Save image. Desktop? Yeah, desktop. Where did it save to? Where? I lost OBS. There it is. Snoggers. You should join the Discord regardless for Mondays, but I'll show it on the screen. Don't you worry. Here, this is Snoggers. That worked out perfectly in how it's framed. We have Snoggers the Ekans. Aren't they just the cutest little fella you ever seen? Also, hey, well, man, how's it going? Oh wait, oh man, how's your pizza? And can I convince you to try a mushy special today, or next time you're in work? Wait, no, you said Friday. Next Friday. Wait. I'm so ready. I'll send you the recipe. Snoggers, join or I'll eat raw mushroom. I mean, I hope you don't cook me before eating me. That'd be painful. He is literally. We need a snogger, I'm snogging emote. We need that as an emote. Okay, new emote. I'm writing it down. Write it down on the spreadsheet. Snoggers emote. Instead of for poggers. There are like 12 herbs on them. Wait, isn't that like one more than the 11 herbs and spices? Wait, hold up. I thought you couldn't go above 11 or your mouth would literally explode from flavor. You get a one-way ticket to Flavor Town in Russia, It's a very dangerous game you're playing. Living life on the edge over here. Well, I'm not white, sorry. No, it's not about the spice. It's about the sheer flavor explosion. The flav explosion. Does that even work? Not that white. You're only, it's like you're not dead. He's only mostly dead when we're talking in Princess Bride, right? He's only mostly dead. You're only mostly white. Or mostly not white. Fuck, one of the two. Definitely cooking you before I eat you? Excuse you? I mean, I guess you don't want to get like salmonella, I suppose. That is fair. I don't know if I'd give you salmonella. I don't think that's how that works, but you never know. You never know. Also, we now have our whole team up to 12 or 23. That means we gotta do a prediction for beating Misty with no deaths, I guess. Could be a good one. If any of the mods are able to do that and want to. For the sake of snoggers. A pogging snake. That's it. I'm eating mushrooms on my pizza. I'm not even lying when I'm saying I don't like eating mushrooms on my pizza. Everyone always asks me if I like mushrooms on pizza because of my name, and I'm like, I don't actually. It's on the mushy special, sure, but the mushy special pizza. But like, if I could choose between having them or not having them, I'd choose not. Right? Mushy salmon has Ella confirmed. Are you saying Ella slaps my salmon? Is that what you're telling me right now? I can't believe you think I let just anybody pound my tuna. Or, choke my cod. Or trample my trout. That one sounds painful. Also, everyone, this is your chance to do some gambling. Some high stakes, mushy point. Can we beat Misty without any deaths to our dream team squad? And while that poll's going, we're going to be given items. We're going to be getting our plan of attack. We're going to lead with Loki to try to take out that Staryu as quickly as possible. For sure. Or we could lead with our other electric type, but... Alright. Sunstone? Why can't Pikachu evolve via the Sunstone? The sun is literally just a giant ball of electricity. And that's science. Like, shaking my head, honestly. Also, do we want Rock Tomb on Glitzy? Maybe, actually, would be good. Because we do have Togetic, potentially. Oh, we got some good believers already. And then some really, musty, stingy doubter with 20 points. Snogger's the only part of the rabbit hole that is Jack. I love those original... Like, the one where coughing just straight up is incorrect. It just has the skull and crossbones above it. On a scale of 1 to Flavor Town, how much? Like, can we measure it in what percentage of Guy Fieri would be present? Like, is it just Guy Fieri's, like, torso? Is it all of Guy Fieri? Is it just his hair on the ground? Is it like, that's the real way to measure things. Then use the one generic mushroom. Yeah, the one generic basic brown like cooked mushroom. Or I don't actually know if it's brown before it's cooked. It's kind of like, a brownish, like grilled looking color or something. Bullet Seed? Nope. Rock Tomb? Maybe. He is Flavor Town. When you go to Flavor Town, you enter the mouth. Like, it's like Gigantamax Gengar. Guy Fieri's mouth opens and you walk right in. Also, yeah, predict now or lose your points. Oh, that was a quick poll. Holy shit. I don't either. Okay, that's because we both have good taste when it comes to pizzas. Although no mayo pizzas, please. No mayo pizza. I know that's like a Korean or Japanese thing. I forget which had like, a lot of mayo pizzas, but or ranch pizzas. The chicken flavored mushroom. Hold up. Wait a second. This is actually a long con from the big mushroom industry to get you to stop eating us. We just put the same crappy tasting ones on everything. Level of shirt is also matter. Is it blue with red flames? Black with blue flames? Generic Hawaiian? Is it maybe even a Hawaiian with like flame decal at the bottom? Or like Hawaiian colors, but it's the like solid color plus different color of flames, but like in a Hawaiian color scheme? Like, think about it. Should have made it 5 minutes. You always make them too short. Yeah, it's true. That's true, Uber. But it's okay. It's okay. The fact that you made one, I appreciate it. Don't you worry, Uber. I mean, you might lose all your points if we lose a Pokemon, but, I'm sure you'll survive the loss of 2,000 buckaroonies. Also, Rock Tomb. Do we take Rock Tomb instead of Growl? Maybe? I might just save Rock Tomb. I don't think it's useful enough. Like, it'd be good against Togetic, but Togetic has a grass move. So, like, if we have Marshtomp in when Togetic comes out, I'm just gonna switch out, right? Like, I don't even want to mess with that. Also, where I can't speak. Where did Where did you go? I lost. I lost my Misty's team. Okay. So, poison. We might actually want some paralysis berries, right? Or confusion berries. Two Pokemon have Thunder Wave. That's annoying. Toga Dick. No. Describe to me a Hawaiian color scheme, like bright pastel, maybe like a pink or like a yellow or like an orange. You know what I mean? You know what? But you know, like a generic Hawaiian T-shirt, but just instead of the like usual Hawaiian like flower design or whatever they typically use, it's flames. It's Guy Fieri flames. I want to know more about mushrooms. I'm already pretty. I wear Canadian plaid and artsy. I need to complete the set of queer codedness plus I read BL casually. Literally, literally the complete set of queer codedness. 10 out of 10. I love that so much. Uh, you gotta learn more about mushrooms and you know, brewing things. Not cooking or making, brewing. Even if it's like something like you're just making like some brownies or something. You're brewing them kind of vibe, you know? You gotta get like a proper witchy aesthetic, cottagecore aesthetic as well. Like it's like a light tinge of cottagecore. Go too much cottagecore and it gets more straight, but if you have a light tinge as like a garnish, you know, it's the perfect addition. Also, yeah, we have brewing, I should have known, but not brewing like IPAs. That's a very straight thing to do. Brewing like don't brew IPAs, brew IPGays. Anyway, I hate my brain. Which, what is your favorite color? Ooh, like living witches or like in your ancestry? Unnecessary money sink hobby? Maya suggests Legos. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Literally me when I'm working, when we walk by, like the little section has Legos, they're so fucking expensive. I'm crying and shaking. We're like $150 for a Lego set. Like what the fuck? Oh god, thank you for the hydrate Uber. Also, yeah, let's see. Personberries? Hmm. We don't need personberries, right? Yeah, no, we have, unless water pulse, they all have water pulse and it can confuse us, but I think cherry berries are going to be better for like most of our Pokemon. Um, give one to Ziggy. Um, yeah, we should give a cherry berry to everyone. Although, can you use Thunder Wave on electric type Pokemon in this game? I'm pretty sure you can. Also, wait, no, we don't need a cherry berry on Arbok because Arbok has shed skin still, right? Yeah, we can get something else like an Oranberry or maybe the Confusion Berry. I don't think we can get. I think we can get Thunder Wave used on our two electric types, right? Inflation hit Legos hard. I know it really is. It's sad. The absolute state of the Lego economy is rough. It makes me sad whenever I see like those like four minifigure packs of like Star Wars Lego figurines. I'm like, oh shit, so nostalgic, so nostalgic. Both living and ancestors. Ooh, I apparently did. I mean, I apparently have on my dad's side of the family. There, he's from like the Midwest. Apparently, during like I think it was like the late or the 1800s, maybe the late 1700s. You know, the Wild West era. Apparently, we're pretty sure we're related somehow to. There was this really famous prostitute, um, who like ran the whole town, a whole town, and like was a real badass, and had like squirrel teeth or something. I don't know. Apparently we might be related to them somewhat. And honestly, that I love it. I love it. Also, I'm pretty sure we're like related to the family of Abraham Lincoln's wife or something. I don't know. I remember that being something. Mushy prostitution heritage. It's in my blood. Oh no. You know, my ancestors are smiling on me, Imperial. Can you say the same as I open up the OnlyFans account? How much? What do you mean, how much? How much what? Oh, thank you for the lurk, woman. It's gone my domicile, so that I might acquire provisions. Be certain you have golden doubloons to facilitate any and all transactions. I wish you great success. Thank you for the lurk, man. Go get some good food. Hope you get something tasty. Also, I hope everyone's ready to fight Misty. I think we're just leading with. We'll just leave with Loki. Just try to kill the Staryu and like hopefully 2 Thunder Shocks, but I'm not sure. Here we go. No doubloons. I'm shilling and farthing. I'm shill. Oh, not the. I'm shilling and farthing. I forgot about that. Oh my god. I'm shilling and farthing. How much for Mussy? The mushroom Mussy? the Mussy just sounds kind of. The Mussy sounds bad. Mussy sounds bad. What about the Mushusy or the mushroom Mussy? Mussy just sounds like musk. You know, Uber, you're gonna have to. That's paying the big bucks. Paying the big bucks. That's like the you know the oil baron tier on the Patreon. Mushrusy. The shroom Mussy. How about the shroom Mussy? Oh no! All right, Staryu is first. Luckily, this is her lowest level Pokemon, so that's good. We did not one-shot. I didn't think we would, but it's too bad. Oh, but you used Harden. Like a fool. You're a fool, Misty. That's right. Use your super potion. That's definitely gonna do something. Alright. Staryu down, and we didn't lose any HP or anything. That is perfect. It's perfect. I mean, you know, Uber, I do technically have a Patreon. I could one day post, you know, the lewd cosplays for millions of dollars. It's a possibility. Wouldn't we all love that? Also, we're just gonna Thundershock Psyduck. I'm actually happy we get Psyduck out of the way, just because it's one of the Pokemon on this team that has a pretty interesting, you know, it has like Confusion and Aerial Ace, and of course we are confused. We probably need to switch out. We probably need to switch out because if we hit ourselves in Confusion, we might die. So we're gonna switch. How much HP do you have? That much? Perfect. The plan. It's all coming together. There is not a Patreon link. I mean, actually, if you go find the Patreon and you want to make a command, you can, but it's literally a useless Patreon. There's nothing on it. It's just for like in case I want to actually make one day if I get, you know, actually become a content creator TM that has something of worthwhile value to put onto Patreon, you know? Who do we go into? Alright, we'll go to Snake. Snake should be able to take any hits very easily. But we want to be careful, because I think we want Snake mostly there to help with Togetic. So, we're going to Secret Power. I hope it kills. I think it can paralyze in this terrain, but not sure. Mushrusy. Alright, 2 Pokemon down, 4 to go. Love Disc. You're going with Love Disc. So Love Disc has Agility, Attract, Water Beam, Aurora Beam, and Water Pulse, which is kind of terrifying. So I think we might go for Glare, because it might go for, like, you know, this thing's kind of terrifying. It's pretty fast. Luckily it can't attract, because Pokemon is homophobic, of course. But alright, please just don't get confused. And we're confused. Okay, so I did 14 damage. Come on, Snake, you can do it. I believe in you. Snake, you glared successfully. I don't know how you hit yourself in confusion by glaring, but good job. Also, how's it going, cringe person? Hello. Got a job. Decided to get a model, but I have many idea and hard time choosing what one. Like a VTuber model. That's so exciting. Okay. I can definitely try to help. that sounds very exciting. Poggies. Also, we should go into um Giorgio Giovanni. I mean, do you have any like stuff that you might consider, like anything so far, like basic themes or like attributes or anything like that? Like, do you have anything that figured out at all? I mean, I'm not. If not, that's totally fine. But like, do you have anything that you know you want to include, or anything that you want to include if you get the chance? That's so exciting, though. The VTubers grow as one. There is no stopping us. Hit yourself in confusion using glare by staring too hard and popping a blood vessel. just looking red, like blood vessels bursting. I'm kind of imagining you tried using glare, but you glared way too hard, and you hadn't opened your eyes, so you were just staring really angrily at the inside of your eyelids, and it did emotional and mental damage to you. Also, Giorgio took a lot of damage, but luckily, we did not get confused. But we probably will definitely actually have to switch out. Please don't go to Sidra. Yeah, I figured you're going to Sidra. Alright, so you have Dragon Rage, I think, which is not the best. So here's where the problems start. I don't have anyone who I can switch into that can tank a hit and be like tank a hit and still be able to, like, you know, be alive after that turn, right? Maybe we go to just hit 69k nice. Rich person, nice. I should make a 69k point redeem. What do we what do you have? Does anyone have any ideas for what a 69k point redeem could be? Something that expensive, but you know. Also, yeah. Do we go to Ziggy maybe? Like we could if we go to Glitzy and it doesn't use Dragon Rage, it uses like Dragon Dance or something. We can go for Mud Slap and get one Mud Slap off, and then we can like switch and try to like get dodge hits. Uh, if Arbok was full health, we could go into Arbok because of Oranberry, I think, maybe? No, not Oranberry would do enough. Fromage is like the best choice if it doesn't use Dragon Rage, but if it uses Dragon Rage, we're fucked. Dwagon Wage. How many points to kill a mon on purpose? Oh god. We did actually do that during the charity stream. To for like, you know, charitable donations to kill or revive a mon and all that stuff. But that's not something I do in my normal Nuzlocks. Although I might start doing it for like bits or subs instead of points. Because if it's points, there are too many people with too many points that could, you know, rain hellfire upon us. Dwagon Wage, oh whoa. Sidwa, why'd you use Dwagon Wage on me? Dwagon Wage is such a mean move. So yeah, I either have to sacrifice someone here or hope I get lucky. I'm terrified. But if I sacrifice someone, Uber's gonna be angry at me. VIP? What do you mean? Oh, temporary VIP. Oh, but then that's kind of like, why would people use a lot of points on something that's temporary, right? Like that would go away after like, you know, a week. I don't know. Also, I'd definitely forget to take it away, so I guess it wouldn't be temporary. I'm also gonna try to be as androgynous as possible. Honestly, that's what I'm gonna try to do a bit, because yeah, andro supremacy or something. I don't know. You did the voice streaming. The Dwagon Wage a woo. Oh whoa. I can only do it with certain phrases, but thank you. I guess I did. I guess I'm getting better. I'm training. It's my training montage. Now maybe one day I can have a little point redeem. In addition to RR, I can also do ooh woo oh whoa, like, you know, talking ooh whoa for the next 15 minutes. That's way too long. I have sea creature for theme, but I know so many different creatures. I want decisions are hard. Okay. Well, the first thing you have to ask yourself, cringe person, is what's your favorite sea creature? Just doesn't matter what it is. What's your favorite animal that lives dwells in the ocean? That's definitely the first thing you gotta do. Also, we gotta make a decision. I mean, like, sacrificing someone might be the play here, but I also don't want to do that. If it goes for Dragon Rage, I just lose if I go into one of my better Pokemon. I think Ziggy, because I think Ziggy's the answer, is probably the middle answer, but Fromage is best to take damage because it's a flat 40, yeah. Yeah, I went for Dragon Rage. Shit. Okay. So now we have options. I think we might sacrifice Ziggy here just because yeah, it's shitty. Just because like we can outspeed and use Headbutt and get a flinch, and then maybe do something there. Or maybe it decides to go for a different move, for example. But how about 5 minutes? Yeah, 5 minutes is probably a good idea. Yeah. That's probably a good length for voices that aren't like horrible on my throat like Kermit can be sometimes. Yeah, the problem is, yeah, we don't have anybody who's over 80 HP. Ziggy was the closest. Not long enough. The rest of the stream. Alright, I think we just go for Headbutt and hope we flinch or it uses a different move. Nope. Frick. That's... Now I'm sad. Rip, I'm sorry, Ziggy. Rip, Ziggy, no. Alright, Uber. I'm sorry, you lost your points. I probably should have expected we would need to, sacrifice that Pokemon here, just to get us free switching on the Siege because of Dragon Rage, but I was high on my own supply, and it was a supply of confidence. I'm sorry, Uber. Although that's a rough loss. I think here we go to Fromage. Thunder Punch should hopefully kill. We're definitely gonna take some damage though, which is not good. So we're not actually out of the danger zone yet. Okay, didn't use Dragon Rage. Please don't confuse me. Okay, so it did like about half. Not the best, because that means Starmie can probably kill me from here. I was successful. Success in this household? How dare. How dare. Alright, there's Starmie, who's definitely going to go for Water Pulse. So I think I'm going to go to Glitzy and hope for the best. Maybe get a Mud Slap or two. Because if we get a Mud Slap or two, and it can't use Shockwave, all it has left is Water Pulse. At least against Glitzy. Also, nice. That's a good start. Alright, Water Pulse, how much is it going to do? That's the real question. Critical hit! Of course it's a critical hit! Oh my god, okay. Well, we got one Mud Slap off. Alright, we got one Mud Slap. Critical hit. Very cool, very cool. Alright, well this is bad. Now I don't have a lot of options. I think someone else is going to end up dying. A critical hit. You hit 38 special defense, and so that would have done almost half your 6. Yeah, that's so much damage. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. I don't think anyone else can live one if I switch in, except maybe Arbok. But then Arbok just dies, right? Freaking critical hit Death Room, help me. Alright, I think we're gonna need to sacrifice another Pokemon. Probably Giorgio. I'm sorry, Giorgio Giovanni. You aren't really... You're one of the lesser helpful Pokemon for these last two. I mean, obviously, Marshtomp. Oh! You also switched. Okay. I think we just stay in. I think we just gotta stay in. Alright, we do outspeed, so hopefully we can get maybe a confusion. Get it confused, that is. Da 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 dun dun. I don't know why I just heard that as the fucking what's it called? Dun 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 dun. I can't do it. The like special victims unit or whatever. Fucking noise. Kill the wind chime. I might actually switch out now though, because I think it's gonna go for Thunder Wave again. I think it might go for Thunder Wave again. Also, ooh, a Hat in Time. That is the platformer you chose. You couldn't have chose any of the platformers I actually own. Actually, maybe I own that one. I don't actually remember. But yeah, no, okay, we'll play a Hat in Time. That can actually be fun. Oh, it's Giorno's theme. I think we might just stay in and get some damage, honestly. It sucks to have to do that, but maybe we'll get Confusion? Nope. Thunder Wave again? That's fine. That's fine. Got you to half HP. Just poor Giorgio is gonna die now. I assume this is gonna take me out. Oh, it did. That did 12 damage. That is so sad, Togetic. What the fuck? You did literally 12 damage to me. Giorgio might actually be able to kill you. I if this kills. Giorgio, you absolute legend. Oh my gosh. What the fuck? Okay, well now I feel like I kind of want Giorgio to live. But it's not like economical to do that, because that would just be like signing my death warrant. Giorgio wins yet again. Giorgio might have to die now though, that's the problem. Oh, poor Giorgio. Oh, what a legend. Look at that little smile he has. Or she has, excuse me. Oh no, rip Giorgio. I'm sorry, Giorgio. No. I think, okay, so the question is, who do we go into? We're not going to Glitzy, I'm just checking stats. So critical hit Water Pulse did 63 damage. I have 38 special defense. You have 32, so 63 divided by 2 is what, like 31, 32? So that probably kills with my lower special defense, which sucks. Because I'd go into you to use Thunder Wave or whatever. You can probably survive one. Is Glare... Glare is not perfect accuracy, so that's not good. I kind of think we need to keep Snake. I think we might have to sacrifice Loki in an attempt to outspeed, because you're by far our fastest Pokemon, and get a Thunder Wave off. I think we need a Thunder Wave this thing to have a chance. It has Natural Cure, but that only works when you switch it out with another Pokemon, and this is her last Pokemon. Also, looking back and forth, Cyber, very suspiciously. Thought long and hard about that choice. I mean, yeah, you really did. Holy shit. That's like like multiple days. I hope, it should be fun. It should be fun. I hope it's not too expensive, though. I'll have to check the price. Did you know that they're adding a Mind Goblin race to D&D? When you said Mind Goblin race, I thought you meant like Mario Kart, like a Goblin Kart. A Mind Goblin. What is that? Like, just like 5-head Goblin? Like what? Like a Goblin Intelligent Wizard? Like, what do you mean by Mind Goblin? How dare you? How dare you get my hopes up? How dare you? Just for that, I'm gonna go into your server and RP as a Mind Goblin. Just because you did that. Alright, please outspeed Loki. I believe in you. No, Loki, no. Alright, we might get swept by the Starmie. Maybe Fromage can live a Water Pulse, and maybe Snake can live a whatever it's called, a Water Pulse as well. Because you have really good special defense, right? But problem with Snake is we can use Glare, but it's 75% accuracy. But I think that's honestly our last choice. Don't Keck W for cringe is that was a terrible thing to do. How could you? I trusted you. I got excited about a new D&D race. All right, you went for Thunder Wave. Oh, okay. Please just don't be paralyzed. Please, Snake. Oh my God, are you kidding me? All right, and Shed Skin didn't activate. I hate this. All right, that did what? And we missed. 35 to 13 or 38 to 13 to 25 damage. Yeah, we're dead. Okay, and we're not even shed skinning. We're not even shedding skin. Our literal ability, the one ability we fucking brought Arbok for. I don't think Fromage can survive this Water Pulse. Yep. Fucking hate this so much. I fucking hate this so much. I can't believe this happened. Misty is... I've lost a Misty before in this run, like, in the past, so Misty is really good. The Starmie and the Seadra are just busted. Freaking, who gives Dragon Rage to a Pokemon when you don't have... none of your Pokemon are gonna have over 80 HP? That's just, like, literally... Oh, just doesn't fit in your... Got my ideas down to 2. Okay, well, you never said what your favorite favorite sea creature was, other than all of them. Cat Shark, called the Swell Shark, or a Sea Dragon? Have you considered, like, a pair of testicles as your VTuber avatar? You seem to, like, you know... Hi, I'm new. He's like... rip the run, I guess. Rip the run. Who are you? Who are you again? Do I know you? The classic. Well, that was rough. I mean, at least our starter didn't die tragically. We lost 6 Pokemon. We had no deaths, and then we lost all... We wiped completely. Where am I, and how did I get here? Who are you people? Be funny, I don't feel like getting banned. You make sure you get a VTuber that's like, you know, that you're not going to regret going for the theme in the future. So don't do one based purely off a joke. Like, do one that you actually think you would like to use for extended periods of time, right? That's my advice, TM. Advice, TM. Also, okay, what do we do now? We lost the run. What do we do now? Power wash sometime? Mayhaps. We could also restart the run and do, like, you know, first little bit again. Uber, oh, I forgot Uber hates Power Wash Sim with a passion. Might still be on Caden, I almost said Caden. Canada and Aiden. Still be on fire? Are they, wait, still? Do they not have rain up there? Also, is New York the state? Are we still getting their leftover fumes? Like, I mean, I'm not complaining because, I'm sure we've given them our fumes in the past, so it's like, you know, a little bit of quid pro quo. Air quality in Ohio took a major dump. Isn't that just Ohio though? Looks like a Shedinja. I mean, yeah, Draco, but a Shedinja is like, it's like one step away from cheesing the entire game. It's just kind of, you know, that's quid pro quo. That is a great character idea, Deathbroom, and you can't tell me it's not. Continue with new team. We would just lose though. I hope y'all know we would just lose to them unless we use Shedinja, because we have a fire type, and then the rest of the team would be a flying type, a flying type, a flying type, a flying type, and a water flying type. And that Starmie has Shockwave. So, yeah. And then if we use Shedinja, that's just cheating, pretty much. Ohio, it's true. Ohio doesn't actually exist. That's because it's covered in smog the entire time. I'm not playing Alien Isolation. Nope. 25 parts per meter? Or something? And now it's 150? Holy shit. Did maybe they're like some like coal power plant like exploded or something? I mean, it's probably just normal pollution that's like, you know, some like, you know, waste dumping site or like mine dumping site just kind of what's it called? You know, had an accident. I know there was one that happened. There was like a train accident with like explosive chemicals that burn for like days in like Indiana or Illinois or Ohio, and like it was a giant smog clouds over like a bunch of places in the you know, I don't remember what it was, maybe like a decade or 2 decades or whatever ago. But get a run back with a team. No one saw anything. Nah, that is actual cheating. We lost a Misty Eevee. We killed every Pokemon on Misty's team except for the Starmie, and then the Starmie fucking bullied us straight into a coffin. This game called Hearts of Iron 4. Oh boy. Heresy. You even have Deathbroom out here calling out heresy about map games. I can't believe this. Oh my god, I'm hiccuping. Help. Parts per million. Okay. Thank you for telling me the definition. I appreciate it. I don't know what we should do. I don't know. Should we even do anything? We could just stand here menacingly, you know? I've seen blue sky in 5 days. Yeah, okay. You have your answer, Aiden. The Canada is definitely still on fire. Oh god. Hope you're, you know, staying inside as much as you can and like, you know, making sure you have a mask when you go out so you don't breathe in all the smoke, right? Yeah. Be as careful as you can. That's what we're doing. Yeah, I mean, you know, but like instead of just talking and playing a game, okay. Excuse, I was about to lie. I don't actually talk and play games. I talk and pretend to play games. So now we can talk and just not pretend to play games. It's great. Isn't that a great idea? Oh my god. I don't know. We could try to find something, you know, to do, just vibe to. I don't know. Or we could just talk, or we could, you know, play the run again. I don't really know. I'm trying to think. I'm not like, I feel I do get like jealous or envious. Jealous isn't the right word. I think envious is the right word. It has a slightly different connotation of streamers who can just like play. They're just like, they just go out and they can just play anything, you know. And I don't even mean like play anything and make it entertaining. I mean just like they just are able to play anything and have fun. I feel like I get too picky with stuff I play on stream, and I can't get myself to play the run again. Welcome in, Mox Potter. Welcome in. That's probably like yeah, playing the run again is probably just the first choice. We choose a new starter between Smoochum and Elekid because Magbeat witnessed Magbeat's too traumatized to start a run again, so we'd have to choose a different one. I'm not playing it. I told you already. Alien Isolation is gonna be played because we did get to the charity goal during the charity stream. Was that last month? No, 2 months ago now. It was in May, wasn't it? Holy shit. But that's what I'm doing this Halloween. That's gonna be a Halloween event. Is we're gonna be finishing Alien Isolation. The goofy ass shaped cloud smog. Look, father. Look, father. That cloud looks like a bunny. Get in the house. Get in the house, Timmy. Don't breathe it in, please. Oh god. Pokemon Infinite Fusions. I don't like the I honestly don't like the what's it called? The emulator that's used for Infinite Fusions. It has like its own one. What about the FNAF? Not even FNAF. The FNAF. Oh wait, when are we doing a Five Nights at Freddy watch party for the Five Nights at Freddy movie coming out starring Pita Bread from the Hunger Games? I literally was blown away. I did not know that was happening. Yeah, my mind just broke. I'm like, why? Please, why? The worst part is, out of all video game movies, that one at least kind of makes some sense. You could actually make that into a movie. Just make it a horror movie. It makes sense. But like, just oh god, can't wait for the Among Us movie to come out in a couple years. Fucking Adam Sandler's gonna get vented into space. gonna have like Dwayne the Rock Johnson calling someone sus. Help. What do you mean I didn't start Alien Isolation? Literally on my VOD channel. Pokemon Nyastery Dungeon. Nyanstery Dungeon. There you go. Alright, it's already a movie? Really? What's it called? Is it just Among Us, the movie, the musical? Wait, really? Wait, is it already a thing? I mean, is it a blockbuster movie? Or is it just like a small one that people made as, because the FNAF movie looks like a big Hollywood production, Also, yeah, let me I'm gonna reset the there you go. And I'll even go back to, really treat you all well and let you actually see the game we're playing. Oblivion? Oblivion awaits. Skyrim 4. Among Us. Anyway. I haven't watched a MatPat video in forever, but they were enjoyable. I still can't remember what was it, like, fucking, was it Mushroom Mansion? What was the Mansion mobile mobile game that he did a fucking lore video on or something? What was that one again? It was like something Mansion. Want to see the air quality? Heck yeah. Let's see it. Put it in, if you want, you can put it. Oh my god. All that red, I assume, is death. I assume the red equals death. Also, I love you put the little me as to where you are on the map. I love how the smog was like, fuck this person in particular. Let's go beat Aiden up. Literally targeted. Reached out just to get you. Actually fucking scared of it. I honestly, wait, like FNAF and stuff? Yeah, I don't know. My one problem with the FNAF trailer that I saw, because I saw it, my sister and I went to see the newest Guardian of the Galaxy, which is like the only Marvel series I actively enjoy, and it was a fun movie. But we're watching trailers. There were some cursed ones. I think I repressed one that was even more cursed than FNAF, and because I can't remember what it was, but I'm pretty sure I repressed one of those trailers into the dark recesses of my mind. But the main thing about it, like, even just ignoring like the kind of FNAF iconography or like brand, it kind of seemed like I would kind of expect that they'll make it into like a very jump scare heavy horror film, and that's just not really that's not the kind of horror film that I think is a good kind. It's not one that's actually truly scary and enjoyable. It just tries to surprise you with loud noises and stuff. But I could be proven wrong. That because like at the end of the day, I'm not actually someone who like I wouldn't call myself a fan of the horror movie genre or just horror in general. I have horror movies like The Shining is a great movie. Alien is a great movie. Um, I enjoyed that one movie I can never remember the name of with the guy from The Office where they can't talk out loud. That one was a pretty decent movie. Cool concept. Merge Mansion. That's the thank you. Okay, Merge Mansion. I don't know why I thought it was Mushroom Mansion. Also, we're gonna make this new rival. Let's make it Meeks this time. Pick a different bestie. Meeks. Oh, it was the Barbie movie. That was the one, Evie. Yeah, it was the Barbie movie. That wouldn't. It looked honestly like the people making it genuinely like Barbie and are trying to make a good movie about it. But it also felt like the kind of vibe where half of the movie is like really passionate and trying to make an interesting movie out of this concept, whereas the other half is just blatant capitalistic commercialism that you know to sell like Minion toys. You know what I mean? That's the vibe I got. I mean, though Margot Robbie is a fun actress, so I'll give it that. Also, was it Ryan Gosling? Was he the Ken? Was he Ken? I remember Ryan Gosling. I think his hair was dyed to like brown, or maybe he was. I don't know. Whatever the case was, I remember thinking Ryan Gosling in that movie looked so fucking weird. He looked so weird. I was really confused. Maybe I'm getting a war criminal. Yeah, literally. Banana. Just the word banana. School for a master's. What master's would you get? My only advice. Well, not my only advice, but my main advice when it comes to getting a graduate degree or master's or whatever is only get one if you have a specific thing you want to do. Don't just get one for the sake of getting one. Don't get one on like a vague field that you're interested in. Like if you want get one if you want a job that needs one, like you know, a very specific job where you need a master's to get into the field, or if it's like, you know, part of a program. Don't just get one to get one, because all it is less time working, more time paying school. So flat feet. What are you talking? Wait, what? How dare you say flat feet to me? I take that personally. Wait, why did you say flat feet? Actually, now I'm confused. How dare you? 600-pound film reel? Wait. Oh, Oppenheimer on the IMAX requires like 20 individuals to carry it around. The race that can't actually a mind goblin Dini is called the Verdant. Really? Did they really just take the word vermin and change one of the letters? Something else on your hands when they advertised the movie Barbie fans who hate Barbie? Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I remember. It was like half of it like seemed to really appreciate Barbies, but then half of it like hates the content it's making it the movie on. Kind of like how a lot of Marvel shows and films feel like they think like comic books and superheroes are really cringe and dumb and lame, and they don't actually like the content, like they don't actually like the source material. So it just becomes awkward because it feels like the movie is like you know, the movie gets self-conscious and makes fun of itself, and you're just like, I'm here to enjoy a movie. That's like the main reason that Guardians of the Galaxy is one of the few Marvel movies that I actually like. It's because they know they're silly and goofy and they have fun and it's great. They go all in. Also, do we want to do a poll for Smoochum versus Elekid? Smoochum versus Elekid? Make a little poll, I suppose. Always do a graduate program where you waive your tuition. Yeah, or either they waive your tuition or you part of the program is like what you've done, Death Room, right? Where you work like Death Room, you work in like you're in like a lab or whatever as you do school, right? And you get like, you know, I assume you get like that's technically a salary, quote unquote, or they essentially you get paid for it in some way. I forget how exactly you said it, but catalytic converter on my van is clogged in the wildfire suit we've had recently. That's okay, Aiden. That sentence both sounds like complete gibberish to me, but also I'm really sorry about that. I hope it's not like dangerous to drive with like visibility and that stuff. Also, yeah, but the catalytic converter does not sound like a real. That sounds like something like the doctor from Back to the Future would say, you know? Oh, from the movie Barbie movie. Oh yeah, the flat feet. Oh yeah, like not wearing high heels. Okay, I got you. I just got confused because I have somewhat like flat feet kind of thing. So now that I've started a new job where I have to stand up a lot, it's very painful. So I'm trying out some cheap, foot things, insoles or whatever they're called. See if they work. And if they don't work, I might look into like getting actual like proper work shoes that are made to, it's expensive, but it would be worth it just to not be in pain while at work, We just straight up resting or not resting, resetting. Yeah, we're resetting. If we get and usually in my Nuzlocks, I use the rule of like if you get team wiped, that's a reset, even if you have more Pokemon in the box. Sometimes we break it if we have a bunch of Pokemon, but usually I just say, yeah, since we're only at the second gym, it's a reset. Every now and then we need an extremely goofy... Exactly! Goofy movies, they're wholesome and they're earnest, and I honestly enjoy them way more than every fucking... I remember I saw a YouTube video that had this thing about like what age of movies we were in, or like we went from like modernist or movies to postmodernist movies where we criticize like modern or just like straightforward like movies that like kind of like Mission Impossible. They're not trying to say anything. They're just there to they're there to have fun. It's like an action film, and you're not worried about like what you're saying. And then you went to like postmodernist movies where it's like you're trying to make commentary on like real world things through your movies. Was the norm, and now we're in like whatever is after that. I forget what it's called. Where now you're just like you see a lot of movies like tackling themes about movie making and like the meta fucking... I think they called it meta modern actually, or something like that, where it's all about the meta and like the there's a lot of filmmaking, movies about filmmaking and movies about artists and movies that are really cynical. And that's why I think they were talking about how the Top Gun remake or whatever with Tom Cruise was so successful, because it was literally just a movie like it was like the original, where it wasn't trying to say anything. It was just a straight up movie. You didn't have it's not like some making a point. It's just action, and like there are a lot of people that just that's what they want out of a movie, right? I don't know if that made sense, but I thought it was an interesting view on it. Also, counterculture movies, not really counterculture, because this is like the mainstream like kind of direction movies go in, where we went to kind of like postmodern critiquing society, and now we're critiquing like movies, and the medium of film itself is what we're here now, and that's like meta modernist, right? Also, Death Room or another mod, could you make a poll between Smoochum and Elekid? So, that if not, just let me know and I can do it, but no. Anyway. Ever be waived? Cybersecurity? I don't think it would... Wait, sorry. What would be waived? Oh, you mean your tuition, yeah. Got desperate for a new job? I mean, I don't know. I feel like if you have a really specific idea, Psychonis, of what this graduate degree would get you, and like the program either has you working while you're like studying, or has a like internship program where you can get a job straight out of it, like you don't have to go and find a job anyway, then I'd say it could be worth it. But experience is king when it comes to getting a job. Other than it's like this, the most important thing after knowing people is work experience. So it's almost better if you can get a job that's close enough, like IT or whatever. That can almost be more important. And you can always work and do some school on the side. So, but yeah, definitely just do your research. Don't just think it's because like if the master's is too vague, it might not actually be worth going and getting it, because I need security. Cyber, you're out of control. Also, hello Kitman, hello Vroni. Sorry it took me a second. Good gamer was good gamer. Long story short, woke movies suck ass. It's not. I don't like using the word woke just because it's like I feel like it's meaningless. But it's like movies. I think it's less so like movies that try to have a message about societal things. Like that can be fine, and you can do that in movies that aren't specifically about it. And you can make movies that are specifically about it that are still good movies. It's more so like when the messages the movie's trying to send, like the people who made the movie are all like the elite, and it just feels entirely hypocritical, It's just like and it's like a very talk down kind of moralizing, and that's just not the way to do it. Like one of my favorite examples is the prequels of Star Wars are a great critique of like democracy and U.S. government and other democratic republic governments. Like they literally show all the ways in which democracy dies, pun intended. Like and you don't even realize it, but when you go deeper into it, you realize, yeah, it's literally just a critique of that, told in this story, in this space opera. My knight threatening a ban if I don't vote? Well, I think you should vote anyway. Smoochum is now winning 4-3 over Elekid. So if you want me to use that, either of those. But so yeah, so I don't think it's you can simplify it to just like woke movies, because it's not really woke. Woke is it's just such a terrible word. I just hate it as a word, because it can mean anything from like genuine like activism that's trying to make the world better to just like things conservatives don't like, or just anything that has anything to do anything you can say that has anything to do with like social issues can be like, oh, it's just wokeism kind of thing. So like I think that's not a word I use. Politics it is, yeah, the politics in the prequels, like, sure, it could be executed better, but it's such an interesting world and world building. I love it. It's like, because it is entirely realistic, like apart from the space laser swords and the force and the specifics, but like literally the story they tell of like a democracy stagnating and turning into an autocratic dictatorship by voting itself in as one, like by literally like democratically choosing to become an autocratic dictatorship. That is like a full ass critique, as is like all the war profiteering and stuff. Like it's just straight up but like you don't notice it because it's not fucking moralizing at you. That's just part of the world building and like the backdrop, right? Well, the problem with a lot of more modern movies, and trust me, the prequels have plenty of problems, we all know that, but the problem with a lot of modern movies is that they think to do that and like send a message, they think that like they have to make that the central point, and they just make it very unsubtle and blunt and more and like holier than thou. And so people, all it does is push people away from what they're actually trying to do, because no one likes being talked down to, especially by rich people living on the coasts. That's like, even someone who lives on the coast. I mean, I'm not in California or anything, but like no one likes being talked down to by people who literally are a way bigger problem than any random citizen. Like the elite of the elite in Hollywood contribute way more bad than your random average schmuck who like works a 9-to-5 job. Like, so it just comes off as so hypocritical. And it also, people, so many of these movies think that you can excuse not writing characters, like just bad writing, if you just make a point. They realize that they could literally, if they got like a main like a female lead that they called in the marketing as a strong female lead, or one of that kind of situation, they realize that if the movie flops, they can actually just blame the audience instead of actually, when the real problem is they just made a shitty movie. So they were like, okay, what if we just say the reason is everyone's sexist and they don't like our shit. It's like there was like a sitcom, like it was like a sitcom specifically about like gay men, like gay men relationships and all that, and it was like supposedly it was made for gay audiences, and the director was gay, and it was like on one of the streaming services, and it was a TV, I don't remember exactly, but like it flopped. Like not even gay people watched it. It was just not a good, like it didn't, not even the intended target audience watched it. And then the director was like, because they like all these fucking directors have like such massive egos, they're like, I can do no wrong, it's because everyone's homophobic. It's like, no, literally no one watched it because it was a shitty show. Like, you didn't do a good job. Like, it's not the premise that was the problem. Obviously there are people out there who aren't going to watch shit because they're horrible people, but the vast majority, if you make a good movie, some people are probably going to be fine with it. They won't care. People don't notice, they don't. I know, it's wild to me that, I mean, this is all part of the greater cycle of capitalism, and we're getting into some deep shit today, apparently, on a nice Sunday evening. Also, I think Smoochum won. Everyone has a nickname for Smoochum, let me know. This is all part of the larger like capitalist cycle where, you start with like artistic, like creativity in like artistic mediums, but then as they become more and more monetized and commercialized, naturally, because of how just capitalism works, the people, people making it, companies making it, are incentivized to make as much money, make as much profit, cutting as much cost as possible. And in other industries, that's like cutting wages as much as you can, getting around safety measures, getting subpar products that are designed, like, planned obsolescence, like how your like iPhones and other batteries are they literally designed to break after a couple of years, so you have to get a new one instead of just working for like longer like they could. And then, but in like the movie industry, one of the things it does, other than like obviously not paying the writers or anyone else, and all that stuff, one of the thing they do is the more you cut costs, they're essentially cutting costs as much as they can, because they think that if they just make a movie, it doesn't actually have to be good. People will pay for it, and obviously that's not true. Especially when it comes, and this is especially apparent when they do it like with established brands, right? Like Star Wars, Marvel. I don't know, things that have large fan bases that they just assume they can slap the name on it, like Barbie and Super Mario and all these things. Literally just any massive brand. They were like, okay, what if we instead of making a good movie, we just slap this brand on it? That's all we need to do to get money. And when it doesn't work, they're like, they don't, it's just like, no, just make, literally all you have to do. The only like common denominator for successful, profitable, like movie making is if you make an intriguing and interesting piece of art. Like, all you have to do is make something that people want to go see. It's really simple in a way that's not simple at all. Like, obviously it's hard to make something that's write something that gets popular or is good, but that's literally the only thing. And it's, the more commercialized the movie, film industry, and other artistic industries get, the more the executives try to do anything they can to make as much or more money without including that step. They want to cut out that step and do whatever else they can, because it's way cheaper to not have to pay people to write good shit. Like, that's hard to do. So, God, I love the one. Don't worry, well, man, we're gonna go to the one place that capitalism can't reach: space. Thank you for the hydrate in the stretch. Kringus will be our next Pokemon, Aiden. I love the name Kringus. Also, welcome back, Woman. I hope your endeavor was successful. Entitled writers blaming audiences for being shit. Look at the Velma show, where your pilot as lines calls your audience demographic loser adults that watch cartoons. Exactly. It's like, I feel like so many shows and movies these days literally either hate their audience, hate the material they're working with, or hate themselves, or all three. And it's like, that's why do you think that's gonna work? Like, lady almost hit me with her car. Did you almost hit her with a car back as revenge though? Insomnia, docile nature, very cool, I guess. I'm sorry about that. I'm glad you're safe though, oh man. Oh god, don't die out there. Also, yeah, it feels like they just hate Scooby-Doo and hate their audience. And also, there's also a thing about Western animation, and it's not all Western animation, but it's like people for some reason think the only kind of Western animation that can succeed commercially is like really inappropriate, quote unquote, adult humor animation. So like, which literally comes down to like the most childish kind of humor possible. And that's like all they try, and it's just like, okay, where's the vote for the first fight? Does Smoochum even know? It knows Pound and Growl, which we will use Growl just because don't worry, we have an Oranberry, so hopefully we don't die horribly, like that fucking sausage film. Exactly. Most of the films Seth Rogen ends up in, or even Rick and Morty is kind of in that camp. Obviously, I would say that at least that one has some value, as for at least some of it. But it's like gore, gross out humor. That's like literally all like Western animation is allowed to be for a lot of commercial ventures. Crossing the street, watch her put her blinker on, and she kept driving. You stopped and just long enough to yell "blinker" in her face. Like, just scream the word "blinker" at her. You are an icon, woman. Blinker. You got to be careful though. Also, I think it just got a critical hit or something, or we're dead. It's fine though. It's fine. It's the first battle. I mean, we could reset, but literally, it doesn't actually matter, because it's the kind of battle that even if you lose, you go past, right? So. Your name at that. That's because Death Room, the world. It's because literally humanity is fucked, and there's it's over. Also, Meeks literally beat us on our first try. We're gonna continue on though, because in this game, unlike some games, so like in Ruby Sapphire Emerald, you have to beat the first rival fight to continue, so we would have to reset. But since this game, you don't actually have to beat the rival to continue. We don't have to reset. Okay. I just killed a single Pidgey and I'm almost dead. Please help. Smoocher, but I think Shroomish in the poll. Are you saying you tried to vote for a Shroomish? Instead we have this small child Barbie. You didn't like the movie where they basically said making a sandwich was food sex? I mean, the concept could be fine, but it's just the whole of Western animation. Most of it is just terrible, quote-unquote, adult humor. Also, can I just say, I don't understand how adult humor in Western animation is literally the most childish, like, middle school humor of all time. You know what I mean? I don't... how did we get here? Cross the Spider-Verse? Yeah. Into the Spider-Verse and its sequel, I haven't seen them, but, I mean, everything I know about them, right, is that is what animation should be, right? No, yeah, that's just straight up a good movie, beautiful animation, intriguing, like, you know, unique art style. Like that's what animation should be. I'm glad we got that at least. Also, oh, have a good Borgor. Have a good Borgor Uber. Thanks for the lurk. Thank you. But I'm trying to think though. What was another? I had oh yeah, one of the really good what's it called? Examples, right? Of this. It's not animation, but in general is and I know a lot of this because my sister really liked the show, and my sister and my dad watched it. But is the Witcher series on Netflix, where like the first two seasons are apparently they like really enjoyable, and like Henry Cavill, is the Witcher. He's the main character, and he loves the Witcher. He loves the source material, and you can tell, and he's like perfect for the role of Geralt or Geralt or whatever the fuck I don't remember if it's a hard or soft G. But like the writers literally have publicly stated how much they fucking dislike the Witcher source material, to the point where Henry Cavill left the show, and the show you can like they've started. My sister and my dad started watching like the new season, where like he's still in it because they had stuff recorded, but things were already changing, and they can tell the drop in quality. Like why hire writers to write your fucking show that don't like the source material they're writing about? Why would anyone think that's a good idea? Like what? Publicly destroy Henry Cavill's reputation. Exactly. Like, it's just like, I mean, and I know why this stuff happens. It's the same reason why all those like CW shows are such trash fires. Not even just, okay, well, not the only reason. And like, they can be, CW shows are a whole different thing. But it's because there's like this one director who keeps on getting, the director role to like, for all these kinds of shows. Like, the kind of Vampire Diary-esque show or Gossip Girl-esque show. And it always fucking ends up horribly, because literally so many of these writers and directors, producers, and people that work on these shows, so many of them are there literally just because of nepotism and connections. They're not actually qualified to do these fucking things. So they write really shitty, shitty products. Also, we have Kringus the Ponyta. Yep, because we have Pokeballs. Kringus the Ponyta knows Quick Attack. Interesting. You're only level 2 though. You're a little baby horse. Little baby bab horse. Person who regularly argued with was the director and producers because they didn't even bother to read. Exactly. Actually, when a womanizer, when literally everyone on set says that Henry Cavill isn't a genuine person and a good person. Yeah. Ezra Miller's whole thing says exactly. It's like I don't. It's such a big disconnect. It's like how are they so far away from like normal humanity at this point? It's mind blowing. Big screen blew my mind. I only just seen the first one for the Spider-Verse. I can't even imagine. I want to see Into the Spider-Verse at some point. Maybe not on the big screen because I missed that, but like different style or just usually doesn't work. Something ends up looking out of place. But yeah, exactly. It's just all you can tell that they put so much love and care and talent and into the crafting of that movie, animation wise, story wise, character wise, all that. And that's what movies should be. That's what animated movies should be as well. Like that's the kind of thing that should be that we should show as like the pinnacle of Western animation. Like it's this, It's just, oh my god. Sorry, the Witcher stuff made me so angry. Or like another example is Umbrella Academy, which I watched a lot of with my sister. And I actually enjoyed it a lot. It's a lot of fun, but it's so infuriating because of and the writers have like openly like acknowledged that they think all of like the audience backlash to like one of the last season and their plans for the next season, they've openly like talked about how the audience like just doesn't get it, and like how the audience is wrong and how the audience is like, you know, all these things. Or like back when, who was it? Was it like was it Ryan Johnson when he did like one of the Star Wars films, and he was like talking about how like he pretty much was just like ripping on Star Wars, like people who made theories about the Star Wars movies, like what could happen, and he was just like, you know, essentially called them dumbasses and incorrect and all that stuff. I don't even know because like, but like the thing is, well, man, I didn't watch the first season, but I watched the second and the third, and I genuinely enjoyed a lot of it. Also, it was crazy when I figured out. Also, Cyber, we already have a name for this Ponyta. I've just been sitting here. So Equine is going to be the next Pokemon. It's Kringus. But I always, you know, because I honestly I read some of the comic. I genuinely liked the show better than parts of the comic. Just how the show is made. I felt like it was a more full experience than the comic. But like, not to say the comic was bad. I enjoyed the show more. But holy crap, it infuriated. They literally, it's just like this disregard for the people that you're trying to sell your thing to. Like, if you keep on shitting all over your customers, they're just gonna stop buying your shit. Like, and it blows my mind how these fucking people don't understand that. Got me with the D's nuts joke. I hate this so much. Why? Just as I planned. Definitely. We'll just get another horse in the next one. It's okay. It definitely is gonna happen. Also, Aiden, someone got me with a D's nuts joke earlier. Cringe person did. How could you do this to us? How, Aiden? I hate those jokes so much. No, I'm gonna cry. All right, what's our next Pokemon? Who is Equine? What's it gonna be? Will it be a horse? No. Oh, it's another Mareep though. It's definitely not a horse though. Your Pokemon movie? How? Just how? How do they do it? How? Like, can they do it again? Again? Yeah, it's just so frustrating though. Like, yeah, it's just such a lack of self-awareness and such a high amount of pretension and ego and just being so full of themselves when they're not actually good at what they do. Like, there's so many talented, amazing, skilled people that work to make these shows a reality, and it sucks that like such a small percent of the actual people working on it can ruin this shit so much. Turning a Japanese strategy of making money, and that's by profiting off the whales who always spend thousands for merch. Yeah, that is true. That is true. And like, you know what the worst part is? Like, if there was a balance, if you could reach a balance where you have ways to make that much, and there is a balance where we can make, you know, a ton of money off of whales and off people, you know, buying merch and all these things, while still also making a good product that will incentivize to further spend money on it. You'd think that'd be the perfect equilibrium that makes everyone happy, because, you know, we get more customers, more potential whales to buy a bunch of stuff, you know, but then also consumers get good entertainment, good products. But the problem is capitalism doesn't, it's just the main problem with it, and it's in everything it touches. It doesn't know when to stop. It's literally the insatiable beast that will never stop hungering for more. It's you know, it's literally the epitome of, like, you know, greed in Full Metal Alchemist, because it's not satisfied with making shit tons of money. That way, it wants to try to make even more money by essentially having people still buy it and do all that stuff while not actually spending anything on making a good product, and it ends up backfiring. And in something like movies, it's like, okay, it's not the end of the world if this like happens in movies, because there's so much, you know, free content made by individuals and like indie stuff that's good, that it's not the end of the world. But when you know, it's okay that, like, you know, mainstream movies are hot garbage because of this. But the problems really start happening when it happens in like sectors that are actually really important, like, you know, housing and you know, the environment and you know, important shit, let's call it, where, you know, and it's just like, I swear to God. Also, we are We're kind of in an awkward spot, aren't we? Scratch did a lot of damage. Leer, let's just throw a Pokeball and hope we get the Mankey. Or the Ouroboros, that is human nature, or whatever Plato was saying. Plato? Plato? You mean my favorite Greek philosopher? Plato? What a malleable mind he had. My personal favorite Greek philosopher is actually Socrates. I love him because not only was he a great mind, he also invented socks. Fucking what a stand-up individual. Mareep has such a horse vibe. Honestly, Cyber, I'm with you. Mareep has an entirely horse vibe. Like, you know that horse girls also love Mareep. Like, you just can tell. It's just like obvious. The connection is there. I wish that too, Evie. I wish that too. But it probably just takes a lot of work though. That's probably why, you have to actually want to make a good product, and most people don't actually want to. They want money. So if you can make something that's animated like the fucking Minions movie, with the quality content of the Minions movie, and make millions of billions of dollars, then why would you even bother putting more effort in? And that, friends, is why my thesis of illumination being the source of all evil in the world has so much water to stand on. Ground to stand on? Why you be standing on water? What are you, Jesus? Jesus? Socrates nuts. Socrates nuts. Okay. Okay, that one was genuinely funny. That one was genuinely funny. Okay, that one's a good one. That's the rare good D's nuts joke. Socrates nuts. Steel chair, literally from the rafters on the steel chair. Will this be on the test? No, because tests. There is no test, Cyber, because tests are just propaganda for big test prep, the big test prep industry. I mean, that's actually kind of true though. But we don't have to get into that now. Socrates nuts. Who's your favorite philosopher? Oh, Socrates. What was he saying? Socrates nuts. Socrates. Socrates. What about Socrates though? What about Socrate is actually my favorite Crate and Barrel spinoff. Big arithmetic. I love how you can tell that you're a math person, Uber, because you spelled arithmetic wrong. Definitely not an English person. English person? What? No, English. Academic. Fucking big arithmetic. Or is that like the meth? Is that like instead of mathematician, you're a mathematician? Socrates. Okay, well we can have Socrates, the monkey. Socrates. If I ever get like a collection of cats, I kind of want to name them all after famous philosophers, but all of them are gonna be different. All of them are gonna be incorrectly pronounced or spelled. You have Socrate, you can have Plato, you can have Emmanuel Kant. Sorry, that was a lot. That was very violent of me. I apologize. I apologize. I'm a titiation. Yeah, Uber, we all know you study theoretical tits, not real ones. It's okay. Holding my tongue on a manual. A manual. Oh no! Not the manual. I prefer manual stick shift philosophers to automatic, I feel like it really... What if I'm a cop? A-cab. We're gonna beat you up and steal your lunch money. Mathematician, make sure the police don't find out. What, are you gonna make them experiment on them and make them ninjas? No, I'm gonna actually experiment on my cats to turn them into turtles, not ninjas. That was the important part from Ninja Turtles. Was the turtle part. Like concrete or mayonnaise. Ones that obviously have a backstory, but you're almost afraid to ask about. Yeah. Or like, what was the one you saw, Death from, or the one that we were like talking about cats with Meeks? It was just like pine tree or something. It's like, what? Yeah, ones that are just straight up nouns that have no, but like give no context. Like, this is my cat, piano. don't know how I feel about the new TMNT new movie. I don't know. Can it ever truly top Michael Bay's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Like, I like to judge movies, how good a movie is, based on how much of a lasting impact it leaves on its audience. And the animation style of Michael Bay's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles left a very traumatizing impact on anyone who saw it. I feel like there are still people who need to talk about those turtles in therapy to this day, and that's how you know it's the true work of art. Thank you, Michael Bay, for making my Michael Day. Oh God, I feel like Michael Day's an actual person. Oh, I'm thinking of Daniel Day-Lewis. Pretty much the same person, right? We got a shroomish as our encounter. Team healthcare. Team healthcare. You have to pay for that if you want it in the U.S. In Canada, I guess you can probably get it. Michael Bay, make my Michael Day. You're so Michael Slaw. God, I love making this Mike. I like it's a family recipe. It's my gram's Michael Slaw. The ingredients are mayo, cabbage, carrots, and the shredded remains of Michael Bay. Fucking just grind them into the slaw. So tasty, honestly. For one, they all sound like... Oh, wait, do they really? What's everyone's favorite Ninja Turtle? Mine is literally just... what's his face? The orange one. Because I thought he was the most fun. I don't actually know any other names. Like, which one's which? Alright, let's throw out one Pokeball. I forgot to buy Pokeballs again. Not Toddler Ninja Turtles. I mean, hey, you never know. That could be what the T stands for. Toddler Mutant Ninja Turtles. Donatello, because I'm a nerd. He was was he the blue one or the purple one? I like the purple one and the orange one because they were like, I don't know. Growing up, I didn't like protagonists. I never liked the main characters in any of the stuff I watched. And like the blue and red ones are like felt like more like the main characters. Purple. Purple. Are you really? Are you okay, woman? I feel like you're struggling a bit. Like I don't want you to think I'm making fun of you because it brings me joy. And honestly, it's more fun to say purple. But you're always an edgelord. Not even an edgelord. I just liked the non main characters are so bland and fucking boring. You know, because of insert entire history of cinema. Like main characters are always like the straight fucking cis, like Bradicus men. Like fucking, they're so bland. Like it's like eating a goddamn, like like eating a piece of fucking wet tissue paper. Like come on, purple, purple. Leo is the blue one. What was was he just the one that was really like he was just kind of he had a stick up its ass, not physically but like metaphorically. Although I don't know, did he use a staff? It could make sense. Anti-heroes? No, literally, there's a reason. It's the reason for the longest time because of the Hays Code in American cinema and like the effects it had, and just generally like blasphemy laws and all that stuff, and like corrupting the youth in our media. The non, if you were part of any marginalized group or non-mainstream, if you weren't the norm. With your picket fence and your 2.5 kids and dog, if you weren't the norm, the people you would relate to most were the villains or the random wacky sidekicks, because that's where they were those were the characters that were allowed to have not alternative traits, like not being straight or being a minority or being autistic or being, for the longest time, being a nerd too. And notice how I say these are alternative traits as if those aren't just normal things people are. It's fucking annoying because it assigns normality to specific fucking human genes and traits when fucking every human trait in these categories is normal. That's just how people are. And yet we act like the normal is like the white straight male with his brown hair and like slight stubble who's just generically a good person and action hero. Like it's the kind of it's very annoying. Ralph is always the tank. When you said Ralph, I assumed you meant Wreck-It Ralph. Also, what the fuck am I calling this Shroomish? Did I even get named? I don't remember if I got named. Am I greed and make up the current part of my childhood? Just felt like I lost something? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. That could just be some things we like, are nostalgic about. It can never get back to that, how much we loved it as growing up, because, we saw it with rose-tinted glasses. Johnny American? Exactly. Exactly. Hello, fellow American individual. I see your I see your nuclear family is well today. Is little Johnny Jr. going to play on the football team when he gets to the age appropriate to receive repeated head trauma? Oh, you say you've already given your son head trauma repeatedly, starting from a young age through discipline actions. Look at you being productive and forward thinking. If only the youth would thank us for our parenting. Too bad they cannot remember it because they have CTE from beating them. I don't even know where I'm going with this. Okay, nerd. I remember the orange one. I assume that is that Raphael. No, is Raphael the tank? Is that the red one? And then like Donatello's the purple one. He's like the tech savvy. Remember liking him because he was like kind of the nerd, and like he was like the gadget one. And then like the orange one was just like the wacko, the one who just kind of that's Michael. Wait, which one's Michelangelo? Wait, is the orange one Michael Tangelo? I hope it's Michael Tangelo. I really hope the orange one is Michael Tangelo because that would make my dreams come true. Now I want Michael Tangelo with a Tangelo for a head. Reminds me of how The Good Doctor was praised in mainstream media. And everyone's like, this is not a good representation of anyone. Like, who even is this? It's like, what? Doctor House is better. Like, yeah, and that's like, yeah. And that's as close as mainstream, honestly. I mean, that's why so many nerds love Star Trek so much. Because, like, the original Star Trek had, like, you had people like Data, who was the best you're gonna get for like autism representation in media. Even today, it's probably the best you're gonna get. What am I calling this thing? Shroomish. What do you want to? Hello, my name is Jonathan Joestar, and I am an American. Anyway, it's so fucking. And then like every James Bond movie, when like the main Bond villain is like strangely homoerotic, but to like only Bond, it's like I am a sturgeon. Isn't that a bird? Isn't sturgeon a bird? Are sturgeons just birds that like have medical licenses? Oh yeah, Forrest Gump is basically, yeah. That's actually like one of the few I can think of that have a show like actually portray that as a main character and it not just be played. Sturgeons are salmon. It's a fish you get. Excuse you. Fish are just birds of the sea. Everything's a fish anyway. We came from the water. Actual city folk syndrome right there. What am I thinking of then? What was the name of the bird that the birds that Darwin studied a ton? City folk syndrome. I can't believe Deathroom's getting triggered over the fact that he's from the fucking literally ass end nowhere. The population nobody but him, Midwest. Finches. Oh, okay. I was thinking of finches maybe. I thought sturgeon was like a... Alright, it's a fish doctor. Alright. Slap my ass and call me Sally. Didn't realize we had so many fish enthusiasts that would get so up and clutching their pearls over, misnaming a fish. I didn't realize we had so many, passionate fish lovers. Careful there, Sally. Careful what you ask for, Sally. Oh, God. Gremlin. I'm calling this Shroomish sturgeon, and no one can stop me. And I'm gonna spell it wrong, just for you. Sturgeon. Wouldn't know a ballyhoo from a blobfish? Ballyhoo is not an animal. That's like some sort of equipment on a boat. Or something. Well, man, you better watch your Watch yourself, or I'm gonna fucking ballast your ass straight to hell. Does that make sense? I don't know, but I said it. Fucking, have any of you even ever, like, Death Room? I don't even want to hear it. You literally probably have never even seen the goddamn ocean in your life. Literally, my cousins are from the Midwest. They hadn't seen the ocean till, like, they came and visited us when, like, they were teenagers. Is that a threat or a promise? Don't worry, woman. I know you like it if it's both, so. You have multiple times? Oh, oh wow. Are you sure it wasn't one of the Great Lakes and you just got confused? I'm sorry. Forrest Gump is a G-born third first to use their life, and I love Will. I mean, honestly, achieving things in life sounds pretty lame. Like a lot of work. Also, I forgot to buy Pokeballs. Good thing I remembered. Been to LA and NYC? Those don't count as oceans. Those are industrial waste pits. Where they dump their trash. You know how it is. Literally never lie to you about animal facts. That's a fish. A ballyho? Is that ballyho or a ballyhoo? Or are the ballyhos just the, you know, the promiscuous ones of their species that, you know, like to, you know, they don't swim and tell and all that. You entered the ocean? Were you penetrated the briny blue? Have you parted the seas around your fleshy sack body? Ripped my arm open on barnacles in the Pacific Ocean? Classic rookie mistake. The barnacles attacked me, I swear, officer. They fucking came out of nowhere. My sister, it wasn't barnacles, but it was like, you know, actually dived past a rock and you know, ripped, I think it was her knee or something, you know, got injured. So, I hope it wasn't too bad, Death Room. Been to the local man-made beach, does that count? I'll allow it. Motion sustained. Swam in a river and got ran through by rocks? Are you saying you were trying to penetrate the vast ocean blue and were in fact penetrated by it instead? Is that what you're saying, Cringe? Did you die? No, luckily for Cringe person Uber, there was a sturgeon nearby and patched them right up. So it was a close call though. Close call. Yeah. It's so relatable when you go out to the local river and try to slap the salmon and you die instead. Yes, but I lived. Reports of death were greatly overrated in this case, or overstated in this case. Overrated. I don't know why I said overrated. Also, who wants to name this Caterpie the Real Pacific Experience? The Real Pacific Experience is getting eaten by like bull sharks or tiger sharks. I'm pretty sure. Or getting killed by the like shark finning cartels from Southeast Asia. One of the two. Oh, so hey Charlie, what's up? You want the Caterpie Charlie? Oh, but Cringe person did redeem the name though. Scrungledorp. I don't think that's gonna fit. We can save Charlie though. Scrungledorp. Scrungledorp. That's definitely like a candy in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. Has anyone else here watched that one theory video about oh yeah, I can only fit Scrungle Dough. Hope all is well. Yeah, everything's pretty good. Started a new job. My feet hurt a lot, but I'm at least making some money. I hope everything's good for you. Skirngledurp? Just like a Fall Out Boy song title. Oh no. It's a good point. We'll do it. Scrungly? What about Skirngledurp? No vowels. Fucking, oh my god. The scene kid is trying to escape my body. My scene kid soul. I was never a scene kid, but I could have been. If I was less shy, probably. First word to come to mind. I do like Womans. Alright. Then I mean, I was probably gonna do it regardless. Not gonna lie, I had kind of decided. I'm sorry, cringe person, but I'm glad you like it because that's what it's gonna be. Oh no. Over exaggerated, exactimated, calculated. I died, but I lived. All right, let's check out our new Pokemon. Adamant Nature Caterpie. All right, we're never going to evolve this Caterpie into a Butterfree. We're just going to go tackle only. We don't want that special attack. Sure has some drip. It do be dripping fluids all over the ground. You do have shield dust, so that's cool, I guess. And we have Bold Nature Shroomish with Effect Spore. Very cool. Jolly Nature, isn't that plus speed minus special attack? If it is, that's perfect for a Mankey. For so crate the Mankey. You have Jolly Nature as well. Okay. Hardy Nature, that's neutral. And then Barbie has Docile Nature. Very cool. Very cool. Alright, let's save so we can overwrite the save file. Make sure we do it properly. Yes. Yes, I do wish to overwrite the save file. It is indeed what I would like to accomplish with my life. all I want to do now. All I have left in my life is to overwrite the save file. Finally. Oh. What is this? What is this like synth solo that I'm listening to? Where did this come from? I mean, I'm vibing, but like, where did it come from? Wait, let me check something real quick. No, don't. No. Okay. Okay, just checking. Who is? Oh, wait a second. Okay, yeah. Why am I being bonked? I did literally nothing and I got bonked. Mirai! Mirai, how could you? What? What? I am literally shaking and crying. And by shaking and crying, I mean shilling and farthing. I fucking love shilling and farthing. It's fucking great. It's such a great fucking... just like how it sounds. It is a very acoustic noise. Like, that bonk was definitely recorded in a properly acousticized room. Okay, now you deserve it. What? How quickly the tides turn. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. Let me go to the just chatting screen. I can hate that joke. It's great. Shilling and farthing. It's fucking amazing. I think you'd like it, Death Broom, considering you're such a history nerd. You know? Also, we're gonna raid someone, but it's gonna be someone. It's not gonna be Meeks. I know. We're gonna raid someone. Meeks. I learned through Meeks. They're playing Raft, which is a classic game I remember buying for someone, and then we played once and never again. I love it. That's why I hate that you say. No, Mariah, you can't stop me. Neither can you, Death Broom. There is no stopping this train. Once we get going, you know. We have way too much momentum. The only thing that's stopping us is the trolley problem. Like the friction the bodies of the 5 individuals will cause will slow us down enough, I think. So. Also, what's everyone's favorite? As I'm figuring out this raid, which I hope everyone. Wait, Deathbroom, do we have a gremlin raid we can use? Did we save it as a command or no? Yeah, before we go, like, you know, Mr. Bone's Wild Ride. Look, this bone is a one-way ticket. You know, you didn't. Can we quickly create one in panic, so we can go say hi to Luna Gabriel, who I have raided before. So, also, yeah, my favorite solution to the trolley problem is to, you know, hit the lever so you kill the so you save the 5 people and kill the 1 person. But then reverse the train and kill the witnesses, so you don't get thrown into jail. That's my personal, you know, solution. All right, I'm just gonna do Gremlin. I'm not gonna say. Oh wait, okay, Mush Raid. Let's use the Mush Raid. Unless if you have sub, you can use the Mush Raid. If not, you can, you know, use the other one, the mushroom, the classic mushroom one. Anyway, I thanks everyone for hanging out with me. This is a fun stream. We made good progress and then lost our run, but then we started a new one. So we'll try to get far at least in one of these Fire Red Omega runs. But either way, I hope you all have a amazing. What is this? Who is this? Oh, okay. Amazing rest of your Sunday night. Kiss, 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 kiss. Mwah. Bye bye. Thank you, Deathroom, as well, for making the command. I appreciate it.